not American. Everything about England is. Aw, they made you a sign. You can't see it, but it says I love you.
Oh, hearts from
That's
our.
right.
Imagine if we go live with that.
We did.
We did.
Did we?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yes.
no.
Perfect.
Yes.
We can't go live with
I
It's
stand
recorded
by my
forever.
sign, but that was me.
Hello and welcome to the new to the party. Welcome to the party, new to the
We
parties.
all love you, Mark.
That's
Yeah.
been a live
New
for a
and
while.
welcome to new to the parties of parties and new that are welcome and also
Are you
new.
having a stroke?
Maybe. I smell almonds. That's not burnt toast. I apologize.
Almonds is cyanide.
Yes, almonds is cyanide, burnt toast is stroke,
Where
whatever.
is God, actually?
God is getting cat food and Chipotle. So cat food and people food. Okay, so first off, hello and welcome to our season 1 finale. When we come back in sometime in April, we will probably have a new name because we'll no longer be new to the party. I will certainly post a Twitter poll for suggestions. Right now we have late to the party and not much else yet. Actually,
intermediate to the party.
Intermediate to the party, middle party. Yeah. So yeah, we could use some help with that. However, I do have a couple of announcements. Hold on. Announcements.
That's the announcement.
These are super important. One,
Announcements.
we've got a new sponsor. So Nerdware is now a sponsor and home of our new merch shop, full of shirts, mugs, stickers, and more sporting the Welcome to the Party logo or the logo of your favorite Welcome to the Party game. Use code WELCOME for 10% off your purchase. Woo!
Ooh.
And you can also, of course, find the link down below. Secondly, if you click the merch link for the store... Oh, sorry, I apologize. I was reading the screen direction notes. But number 2, next Monday at 9:30 p.m. Eastern. So taking over sort of our slot would have been technically after us, but, you know, it works out. So next Monday at 9:30 p.m. Eastern Time, we will premiere Masks, which is a modern superhero RPG with ST Nerdy Teddy. And this campaign will run until the return of New to the Party, or whatever we're called at the time, in April. So check them out. If you are looking for some Monday evening gaming, it will still happen.
Nice.
So yeah, so those are our announcements, and thank you again to So Maddie. And yeah, hi, how's it going? I've been cheating on you guys a little bit, and I apologize for that. I usually try to be a one campaign at a time kind of guy, but
He juggling.
yeah, we've had a little bit of overlap.
Monogamous D&D only.
I promise it's not you, it's me. It's not you,
Maybe
it's
you're not
me.
allowed to make that face. Oh, well, in that case,
Do you not love us anymore?
you're not allowed to say that.
You will always be my first and best love.
Blah,
He
blah,
doesn't
blah.
love he doesn't love
Very
them
story
like he
walking.
loves us, okay? That's the truth.
Well, look, they just let me do weirder stuff than you do.
Do any of them start singing in the middle of your speeches, though?
Oh, not as often. Not as often. So, we should talk about where we are and what things have been happening and what is likely to occur. A whole heck of a lot has gone down from the beginning of the game till now. And so we've got some things to discuss, I think. Last time around, we agreed, by the way, that we are more focused on dealing with the plot line that will help to restore the town, and are less focused on the plot line that saves the entire world and restores magic to all of the everything and fixes all the bits and bobs and bangles and whatnot. And so what will happen is you guys will get maybe a bit of an info dump. I'll help fill in the blanks and answer any questions after we're done, as to sort of like what on earth was going on with, X thing. Yes, Cubit.
Are we gonna find out if we have asshole or John?
If it doesn't happen in game, because there might not be a good way for it to happen in game at this point, then you will certainly find out afterwards.
I'll pick up some truth expressed.
So depending on how this goes, the actual game, I just want to warn you now, the actual game may not be all that long. Because A, I'm anticipating a somewhat longer wrap up than normal, and B, because you guys are basically down to the last boss fight. You sort of you found the room full of sweet loot and health packs, and you hit quick save, and you're about to move forward and deal with what's coming up next. So, just to let you know what's going on. We are going to be doing still a little bit of mindy gaminess. I not a whole lot with sweet dungeon mapping this time around, but that's partially due to the sort of 3, maybe 4, maybe 5-dimensional nature of this here final combat. I think that's all the intro I really feel like giving. Who would like to give a quick rundown of everything? Oh, people seem to be... Okay, it looks like... Okay. In Discord, people are pointing to Moogs.
No.
Or not in Discord, but in Zoom. Okay.
To be fair, I thought I was pointing to Shakes.
Okay. I'm
That's
thinking...
right.
There we go. Now I'm pointing the right way.
And okay, I'll just do it. So the basic is this. The basic is this. You guys, let me see. You all got roped into helping out with a town on the frontier. You've been helping out with the town on the frontier. Little weird things piled up, and then very big weird things started happening. And then some ancient enemies showed up, and weird, extra dimensional creatures started pulling you guys off into other places. And then there was a sphere, which caused Brenly to melt, and also time travel. Backwards quite a long ways, forwards maybe a little too far. And now you guys all have sweet Power Ranger superpowers. And you are just about ready to finish this all off. So right now, I think it's fair to say that you're about to be dealing with Zelen Vale. Once and for all, one way or the other, however you guys choose to do it. Do you recall? So here's what I would like is for each of you to go down the line. We'll start with Jage, and I want you to tell everybody your level, your class, and race, and also your glowy color, your aura color. Yes, because you all have one now.
Yes. Before I do that, sir, our boxes are incorrect on the stream.
What did I do? I knew
my
I would make a
goodness,
mistake.
I'm glowing.
Oh, no. Okay, the boxes...
I noticed from the beginning, but I didn't say anything because I wanted to be Finn.
Okay, here's what I want to point out. I had the boxes correct at one point, and then someone must have clicked a thing or done
I won't
it.
tell on the person who went, but their
That's a
face is
fire.
telling it all right now.
Dwarven girlfriend.
I'm sure it didn't happen in the Pacific Northwest.
Not at all.
Sure of it.
Definitely not.
No way that happened.
No, it's probably just...
I'm Metzi and I'm pissed off.
Nope, you're Findalor. You're quiet and pensive and inscrutable.
All right.
I'll do my accent. You'll give me
You may
one.
return now, Moogs.
But I got better.
You can come back from the penalty box.
Rude.
Cuba, you're muted.
She might not be talking to us.
Well, why not?
I was. I did my hotkey, but I wasn't in Zoom. I was looking at the stream because I'm definitely glory right now. And I
Zoom,
was
global
trying
hotkey.
to do
Yeah.
Oh, you
a
are.
noble speech.
Noble.
Sing it.
Yeah, noble.
See, I
Noble
just
and
spouted things like
yay. And a
no
little
undead,
dumb.
fire.
Metzi's
boxes.
staring at this lever puzzle, and Glory's like, "What's this do?"
Uh,
All right.
that hurt me.
Finally, I fixed it. So, starting
Well
with
done.
Jage, who was in the right box all along.
I could have kept my mouth shut, but I didn't.
Yeah, way to ruin it.
Teacher's pet.
Please tell everybody about your bits and your bobs and your stuff.
I play Thotham, Silent Fist, Duna Kalithi, the Path of the Berserker Barbarian. I am level 8, and I have a green Power Ranger glow.
Yes, you do.
What else did I miss anything, or was that what I was supposed to say?
That was it. That was all of it. Do you have a particular catchphrase? I don't know that you do.
I'm a locksmith.
Yes. Findalar.
Now,
Tell us about yourself, please.
right now.
Oh yeah.
So I'm Findalar Elbane, and I am an wood elf. I'm a level 8 ranger, and I think my color is red. I didn't write it down, but I'm going back, and I think my color is red.
It
so
is
I'm,
red.
as a result of clasping the orb, I am glowing red, and I have all kind of cool things I can do because of that.
Correct.
That's what I know.
Brenly.
I'm Cubit, and I play Brenly, the human fighter. She's the pink ranger, and she enjoys gratuitous gore.
That's true. That's
And long walks on the beach.
Metzi.
I am Shakespeare, and I play Metzi, who is the level 8 Tabaxi Hexblade Warlock. And my super Power Ranger color is purple, like my glasses. And I'm grumpy as fuck.
That is true.
Trauma kitty.
Trauma
Kitty
is
don't
grumpy.
care.
And then finally, last but absolutely not least, is Glory.
Hi, I'm Moogs. I play Glory, the level 8 paladin of following the Oath of Conquest, and I am the Gold Ranger.
All right. So at the end of last game, so Wiley, you got one of your abilities. You got your passive, which is your ability to see living creatures. I don't think you got your attack though.
I have blind sense. I can hear the heartbeat of the living, and then something about red flame.
Right.
Why always fire?
So here's the way this works. When you fire an arrow, it is capable of splitting into 3 arrows, each of them hitting either the same target or multiple targets, and it adds it adds 1d6 fire damage to each arrow's damage.
Ooh, that's nice. How frequently can I do this?
You can do that 4 times a day.
Lovely.
Shakes.
Yeah.
You have the ability. You have 2. You can cast Counterspell.
Ooh.
And you can do that at your level. It's an interrupt, or it's what is it? It's I've forgotten the name of the kind of action, but it's a reaction.
Reaction.
Thank you. It's a reaction, and you can do that at 2 levels higher than you are. So you can do it as if you're a level 10 caster. You can do that 3 times a day.
Awesome.
And then you also are capable of detecting magic at will.
Awesome.
Then Moogs.
That's me.
You are capable of so you can do 2 things. One, you can throw your shield like Captain America. When you do so, it will return to you at the end of the turn. So you throw it and it comes back to you at the end of your action. And it will do its AC. So how much armor does it give you?
Shields do 3, I think, or 2.
I think yours is Can you figure that out? Because I'm pretty sure, aren't you just using like a regular shield? Like not a big tower shield, or is it a tower shield?
I have them all, and then I have my just regular shield at my back. Yeah.
Okay, so I want to say it's 2. So
Yeah.
so it can do 2d6 plus your strength. That's the damage roll. The 2 hit is a ranged attack that you are considered to be proficient in, and uses your strength. You also can use your lay on hands ability at range of 30 feet.
Okay.
Jade, you got your plants growing thing, but we hadn't. Did we do no? And you got your like iron bark, right?
Oops, I was muted. I got my you didn't tell me if it was ironbark specifically. You said it was a carapace with 5.
Yeah, it's not iron bark the spell, but
it's
just,
similar.
Yeah.
Okay, so it's I have a defensive. Do I have an offensive or that?
So you can take 1 extra full move action every turn.
Okay. Got it. I'm good.
Cubit, you already have yours. Okay, so I think that's everybody for everything. Oh, also, all of your fly speeds are now equal to your walk speed when you are within 200 feet of each other.
Oh, that's the Megazord.
Fly?
We can fly.
Oh my.
Yes.
Wait, when we're how close?
Within 200 feet of each other.
I'm flying all the time. I never walk ever again.
Well,
Can we hold hands while I fly?
No.
I mean, you can, but hang on.
No.
So
You
there are a couple of things. One, you know for a fact that these abilities are only your abilities because you all took on these spheres. So it stands to reason then that losing the sphere ability, like giving up the sphere for some reason, would then make the abilities go away too.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Would I shrink?
Probably.
Oh no!
Oh, yeah. Do any of the rest of us get meaningless cosmetic enhancements?
Well, you all glow
I got pink hair.
all the time.
Mm.
Eyes, I think.
Metzi, your teeth are a little sharper than normal.
I'm gonna have cut lips so much. Okay.
What was the range?
Bleeding constantly. It's like.
What was the range on shield toss?
I don't think I said it's the same as a short bow.
Okay.
So, Metzi, you also gain a lion's mane.
Oh my goodness. He's so pretty.
And then Thotham, Silent Fist, you. I'm just double checking.
I couldn't get taller because it would put me in the next.
No.
Class.
You do not, in fact, at all get taller. What happens with you is your skin gains a slightly rock-like texture. You're not like full on the Thing. You're not Ben Grimm. You're not like incapable of like feeling. It's very, very tough feeling.
It's more solid than it was before. I don't have to flex to be solid anymore.
Yes, you're just sort of always chiseled.
That's hot. I'm done.
And then Glory, your hair, which before was like raven black, correct?
Mm-hmm.
Is now gold.
All caps, gold hair.
And always slightly
Nice.
billowing, as if there is always a gentle breeze coming by.
Yes, I'm a Miyazaki film.
You're a L'Oreal advert.
And then Finn.
Maybe she's born with it. Maybe it's the creation sphere.
You basically become Thor.
And then Finn, yours is a little weird. You actually gain like a set of just full-on antlers. Like 12-point buck antlers.
Dude, going through doorways has become hard for you now.
Midsummer Night's Dream, right?
A little bit. However, bizarrely, you actually are, because I'd forgotten to mention this before as well. You are at an additional +2 on stealth checks, which I should have included before, and I apologize for not.
Cool.
I'm just getting that thing, like, you know, where Drax is just moving really slowly. It's like they can't see me.
Yeah.
Just with antlers, it's like nobody can see me.
Finn has become the spirit of the forest.
Yes, this is now Princess Mononoke.
I love it.
Give back the head.
So you all have this moment where you are glowing or you know, like, just these crazy things are happening to you. Let me see if minimizing that briefly won't screw everything up. Hopefully it doesn't. And if it does, then I apologize. Looks like everything ended up okay. Oh hey, thank you, PK Lost. Okay, here we are. So wait, what? Oh no. Oh, hang on. Are we all still here?
Oh no. TPK, straight out the bat.
Okay, are we all still good?
Well, thanks for joining us, everybody.
You're muted.
Oh no. Okay, I can fix that.
Still muted.
Still muted.
This is going to make all the Z-explanations rather challenging.
Oh, I know.
Maybe
Okay,
he's
can you
cursing
hear
at
me
the
now?
screen.
Still muted.
That would be a.
How about now?
Be a
Yeah.
exclamation? No.
Okay, you can hear me now?
Yes.
Yeah, we can hear you now.
Oh,
It would have been better if we'd all said no.
It would have been very, very mean. Okay, thank you. Sorry, I forgot that. So I was trying to turn something on, and I forgot that.
Too easy. Not
Us?
doing it.
I had forgotten that in between last time to now that I had changed part of my hardware, and so it was trying to tell me, like, it's not installed properly. Should we install now? And it, like, blanked out everything and changed a bunch of my hardware settings. Okay, so you guys all get. Okay. You guys all get your abilities, and you have a brief moment of, oh my god, this is amazing, oh my god, we're all super powerful, holy crap. And then, as if on cue, things change. Someone has noticed you.
We're all in the basement. Lily's like, what the fuck, guys?
Boop.
Ah. Oh, thank you, Jade.
Leech is not there. Boop. Okay, so
That's what I'm calling my passive ability.
Leech? Oh, I remember this.
Oh, thick skin. Nice.
I don't like it.
Gonna be a mighty king.
Everyone's last opportunities to misbehave for a few months. Better take advantage of it.
Let's see, is that working?
Well,
Still gets me every time.
hi, Zelly.
Zelly.
So,
I love Zelly.
you have gathered what you were seeking. Yes?
What difference does it make to you, Val?
It makes all the difference if it means I can be free.
Okay, so how do we do that?
Well, what you have inside you should be plenty.
not really willing to give
You
up anything
can't have my
inside
kidneys.
me. What she said, only more.
I'm still stuck on why we would consider freeing you, actually.
Because it's the right thing to do. I was
I'm
As far as
mainly-
I'm concerned, you're the bad guy. How is that right?
I'm mainly just not here for enslavement of anyone. I don't really care if it's right. Or, you know.
Fine. I will simply take it from you then.
And now I'm with Brenly.
Okay, I'm back now, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
good. All right. This updated version, I can't actually hear myself with a cool voice, so I'm sure that I could if I fixed it. Okay, what the hell? You people.
What?
What? We're still in the right boxes.
No, it's because someone was drawing.
Oh.
What do you mean by you people?
Someone defaced
Yeah.
Zelen Vale.
I don't know who would have done that.
It's hard to deface it. That's not much of a face. It's more like deep something. I can't think. It's late.
I don't know who would have done that.
All right,
Yeah, who could that have been?
so
He doesn't really have a face. He more has apertures.
Well, he doesn't have a face anymore.
Zelen, hang on here. I gotta put him in a different layer. So Zelen disappears. And what you instead see is this.
Oh,
No,
they
We
fucking
killed him.
We killed you. Stay
Well,
red.
we didn't kill you, but we killed these ones.
Yeah, just
So
Sorry.
God.
here's what happens.
Silent Fist killed that one.
He
Uh,
so Silent Fit or
Friendly
Silent
killed
Fist.
that one.
Zelen Vale. Okay, I'm not getting the
And
right
that one, I
feel off of
think.
this. Hang on.
That one
Wait.
crit the shit out of me.
No, wait.
There we
no,
go. This is
uh,
better. So
Finn killed that one.
this is much more like boss battle-y. So here's what happens is he disappears in a puff of black smoke, and the black smoke swirls around you in the ether around the roiling soup of energy that he is trapped within. The smoke puffs into these sort of clouds that coalesce together like inky blotches and then mist outward to form shadowy versions of the wolf pack. And so what you are facing are not living creatures. They do not look like they are alive at all. If these were illusions, they are bad ones. But they're not illusions. They are simulacrum. So,
Or what now?
simulacra?
Simulacrum.
Oh, sad robot.
Yes. Well,
Solemn
sort of.
simulacrum.
Yeah. Yes. Yeah, so I draw 4 cards, and then when he dies, I'm going to get 4 lands, right? Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, so. Yeah, I'm going to need initiatives from people.
Click your token.
We haven't needed that in a little while. Let me just
Click your
clean
token.
some of this. Hang on, wait, because I got to clear the list.
Click your token.
Okay, now you can do it.
Okay.
I'll click yours if you
Oh
click
no,
mine.
that's worse. That's okay.
Hey! I don't like going first. This is good. Just slowly moving down the line.
My 21 sticks.
Your what?
I rolled my initiative with advantage for my ability, so my 21 sticks, but it took my 8.
Oh, weird.
Hang on here. So I'm sorry. So, Glory, what was your original number? I can just change it.
13.
Okay, and then Jage, Silent Fist, what was yours?
21.
Glory, did you give me back my cloak, or do you still have it? I'm just checking. You can still have it if you need it.
I think I was still wearing it because we didn't have any time to just do things back. I think. So.
Yeah.
All right. So
And I don't think you can hide down here.
No, just.
Well, not very well. No.
You don't have a half hour to
You can
attune
hide,
to it.
but yeah, it would be rough. So here's what's going on. You guys are involved in a combat that is at least 3-dimensional that you know of. The terrain goes up and down and out and around all sides. So when you tell me how you're moving, I need you to tell me not just like I move over like near this person or across from this person, but I also need to know rough elevation. You can move up or down diagonally at the same speed that you would move left, right, forward, or back. Okay? So, like, if you're going forward 30 feet, you can go forward and up 30 feet, forward and down 30 feet, etc. And, you know, you'll go up and down perfectly fine that way. God's here.
Hi, God!
So,
And Chipotle.
and Chipotle, which is far more important.
No!
Thank you. So, big bad boss fight. How we feeling? You guys have your super sweet special abilities.
Go Power Rangers!
They're not for the same time, but although now I might just sort of rub them on myself. Just,
So now you have beard hair in your food. That's a good system.
on my food. And anyway, the beard hairs end up in random bits of food here and there every once in a while anyway. No. Go away. Go away.
My sister
I've
got me
never-
this shirt.
I've never had a burrito. I have no idea what it is.
You've never had a
What?
burrito.
What?
Didn't you
How
visit?
have you never had a burrito?
Didn't you visit America just recently?
No! I've
I don't know
never
if I can be your friend anymore.
I thought I saw. Okay, maybe I didn't. Maybe I
I
misunderstood that.
have the most
I thought I saw-
whitest British palate, okay? I don't
I
really
went to
try.
them.
Right, and then I thought Metzi or Shakespeare. I thought Shakespeare came over here. Okay,
I wish,
we will
and
one
also
day
no.
we will correct this problem
I don't
because
want to correct this problem.
yes, you do. Anyway,
No, I don't. I think
It's like a
KFC
doner
is just
kebab,
spicy.
okay? It's like a doner kebab. I know you have that over
I
there.
don't like doner kebab.
Okay, you won't like a burrito then.
Yeah, I don't.
We're
I
good.
don't
We
like-
figured it out.
all right.
I still boil chicken.
So let's get into the game. So, right now it is Silent Fist starting out.
I am going to move 20 feet that way and underneath. I believe that's Vengeance, right? Can't see the token very well.
Move it,
Yes,
move it.
correct.
Mm.
You are correct.
Say it. Don't say it.
You
I'm
read
just
my
gonna move
mind.
underneath her in rage.
Okay.
I'm trying so hard, Move.
And I will go ahead and let's see. I'm gonna go ahead and frenzy attack with my Grace Axe.
Your shiny new axe. That's right.
All right. 24 will definitely hit. Absolutely. Go ahead and roll some damage.
And I will go
Alrighty.
ahead and do that again. 23.
23 misses.
All right.
What?
One more.
What? 26 hits and crits. Roll the crit.
Did you say 23 misses?
He in
Yeah.
fact said
Yeah.
23 misses.
It's gonna be fun.
Oh, that damage. Oh no.
Guys, we're
Okay, so 6 plus 8, so 14, 15, 16.
Wait,
Yeah.
why did it roll a 2d6?
Low damage rolls.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
It was a 1 and a 2.
Yep. Okay. Alrighty. So that is you. By the way, anyone on the stream, how's the music? Is it too loud? Because I can turn it down. Alright, so you come up, you slash at her, you lodge your axe into her. She... Okay, I will turn it down. She does not register any emotion to this. The thing that is there is not a creature of, like, flesh and blood and mind. You smash in, and inky blackness sort of sloughs off of her. It is not from Doom. It is still from Lisa the Painful. So, one of the best games ever. But it just chips away like a tree made of ballpoint pen ink.
Okay, that's an interesting concept. I go with it.
Next up is the Mad Monk, who takes a moment. He's a little awkward trying to fly around, but he is going to go straight for... Actually, he's going to go for glory. Because don't we all want to go for the glory? And so he is going to make a couple of attack rolls. 1d20. So, attack roll number 1, attack roll number 2. What's your AC?
22.
Cool.
Damn!
Say. Okay, so he's going to spend some ki and attempt to hit you some more. And boy, does he miss. Okay, so low-key just whiffs. Like, he flies up to you and he's like, punch, 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 kick, punch, punch, punch. And just, they're all like either being deflected by your armor or just very easy to duck. Yeah.
Glorious!
Now, see? Now you're getting it. And next is Kael'rath.
Hunter of undiscriminate people.
Yes, hunter of things that aren't him. So Kael'rath actually is going to move further away from everything and head over to here. And then he does not have hit points. He should have hit points. Well, it did that thing where it like erases their stats, like it disconnected them from their sheets.
I was looking at the chat. Vortex voice and the really dead. I like it. Bad name.
And so he is going to attempt to shoot Metzi.
Oh, why? Must you?
Does a 20 hit Metzi?
Yes, it fucking hits. I'm not wearing any armor.
Does a 13 hit Metzi?
No.
Okay, so the 20
doesn't hit. I'm so squishy.
You don't have your armor up yet, do you?
No, that is my mage armor.
Okay. Take 6
Good.
take 6 damage and make a constitution save.
Okay, hold on while I just do math. That's
I like your damage roll there.
con save. I'm gonna actually click.
I don't think I can help with that.
Okay, you are paralyzed for you are paralyzed until you save. So the way this works is you cannot move. You can still act, however. You just can't like move your location,
Okay, so I can still cast.
Yeah, he just stuck you in place.
Okay.
That's annoying.
It's like netball. Can't move your feet.
And then Thok goes. I had not intended for all 3 of these guys to end up, but like in the same row. But that's just kind of how the rules work. Okay, so Thok is. Man, he's also pissed at Gloria. Actually, wait, no. Could he get to Brenly? Let's see. He has vague memories of another life.
In that case, he should be mad.
He
at
shouldn't be going
Silent
for
Fist.
Silent Fist.
Okay,
There's no flamingos here, so he doesn't
He
know
is-
who I am.
so
What
he's
did
going
Brentley do
to.
to him? Out of curiosity.
Huh?
What did Brentley do to him?
Oh no, that's right. It was Metzi who killed him.
No.
It was Silent Fist.
Oh, it was
Oh.
Silent Fist.
Like,
Okay.
I love
Thanks,
the
team, for
flamingo.
telling on me. I was just trying to have a friendly drinking competition with the other big guy. Come
He's
on.
gonna
I
float
wasn't even there.
under Finn and double move. He can't attack this turn, but he will get to Silent Fist and is flanking.
I was a flamingo at the time. I don't know what you're talking about.
Maybe he doesn't recognize you, yeah.
Yeah. I wasn't even there.
All right, so that is their move. Brenly, what you doing? You're muted, by the way. There you go.
Okay. Let me do a quick. Okay. So what Brenly is going to do, and I wasn't paying close enough attention to orientation of where. Is that Loki? That one near
Loki.
Glory?
Yes.
Yep.
Okay, because what I want to do is I want to move here-ish so that I'm in range of Metzi to protect him. So like I want to be if they're on any kind of diagonal, Loki and Metzi, I want to be in between them. That's what I'm trying to get.
Okay. You can do that.
Okay, excellent.
Anything else?
And then, yes. Doo-doo-doo-doo. I want to use my spectral sword on who did it do on vengeance.
Okay. And I believe I made you make a ranged attack for that, correct?
Yes. Oops, sorry, I accidentally closed my character sheet. I thought I had it popped out.
Okay. So go ahead and roll your attack. Yeah, Cubit keeps
24.
ducking. 24 will hit.
Oh, sorry. I know it's probably really annoying, but my dinner is now ready, so I don't want to like chew on stream. I know people get weird about that, so I like duck down so you can't see my mouth, so it's not gross. But I'm here. Anyway, sorry about that. Okay.
Okay, so
Sorry. So
what is
24
your
hits?
Yeah, so what's your hit points?
97.
97 divided by 3 is
32.3.
okay. So we're gonna round. I believe I rounded up before. Is that correct?
Yes.
You
said
have,
right
yes.
So it's gonna be 33 damage then, just straight, bam, right to the midsection, right to the gut. And when you do that, by the way, I do want to point out that the spectral damage that you deal does extra.
Mm-hmm.
And so you smash into him with that, and it looks like it takes most of his form away. What you see looks like a wireframe version of him made out of this just inky darkness. But most of the features and like tone and all of that is gone. And he looks sort of skeletal and barely there.
Gross.
It's
Ugh.
super effective.
Friendly is spectral sword. It was super effective.
Glory.
Da-da-da-da.
So, first, nope, not that. That. Loki needs to roll to see if he's frightened. Or the shadow of Loki needs to roll if it's frightened.
It is immune to fright, charm, sleep, and a few other things.
Cool. Okay.
Cool story, bro.
Gnarly, dude.
Groovy.
Hey, Zed.
Yeah.
Just a question. Can I hear the heartbeats of these creatures?
No, they do not have beating hearts. Although, give me a the searchy thingy.
I don't have that. Blah, 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 blah. How do you spell that?
Goth as fuck.
Investigation, perhaps?
Investigation, probably.
It is. Hang on. Perception. Give me a perception.
I would love to.
Perception.
Okay. You do not currently sense any beating hearts aside from your team.
Right.
But remember. Well, I will try to remember from time to time to ask you. Okay, so that is you. Or sorry, Glory, did you have another action or was that it?
That was just a question. So I'm just gonna shift right there. You said Captain America shield throw. Is that one target or multiple?
So I hadn't actually discussed that. So here's the way this works. As long as the targets are no more than 20 feet away from each other, it can bounce.
Cool. I'm gonna throw it at Thok. Thok, not Throck. Sorry, I love you.
Fuck.
I'll throw it at Thok.
Yeah. Too fucking right.
Alright, so go ahead and give me... Ooh, 22. Do you have any way of re-rolling that? Oh, wait, no. Fuck, not Vengeance. 22 meets it. Sorry. He is actually not as hard to hit as Vengeance is.
Good.
Well, because he gets harder.
She
Whatever.
got curves.
It makes him, what, slightly less difficult than you? Yeah, like, don't give me that.
I didn't drink that much of the Kool-Aid, though. He did.
Fair. Okay, so 22 hits, so roll your damage. Nine. However, once
My
again,
next character is gonna have some fucking armor.
It does a little less because it's just a shield. It's not magical.
it is, however, super effective because you're using your sweet ability. Whoomp. And then it bounces and tries to hit Vengeance, but I hadn't decided if it was going to be separate rolls or the same roll. I'm going to say let's make a separate roll. Let's see.
Okay.
Nope. Okay.
Hi.
So it comes back and resets on your arm.
I'm like, did you see that? That was so cool.
And as it goes, I mean, it streaks gold behind it. It looks a little Tron-esque as it just through the air.
Space Frisbee!
Humming, smacks Thok in the forehead, and then comes back to you.
And then Lori looks over at Bren. Did you see that?
It glows. I think we all saw it.
Because Loki's there. He's like, I'm just kind of holding with one hand.
Oh no, now I can fix it, but I can't fix it.
Some would even
Oh,
say
no.
it glows like a light.
Oh no. Your face. Okay.
Okay. It's Vengeance's turn. Vengeance is going...
All of the other shields.
Yes.
Well,
Non-conformity will be punished unless useful.
Vengeance is going to attempt to cast Ray of Enfeeblement.
no.
Yes. So, of Enfeeblement, because it turns out that basic spells, when increased to a higher level, are still pretty good.
Can I cast Counter Spell as a reaction? I've never
Yes,
used a
you
reaction
can!
Before. Yay! How do I do that?
You just say,
Look
I
at
counter
you
spell.
go! You're doing
Okay.
so well.
And then, because it's only a level 2 spell, now it's a level 2 spell that was going to be beefed up to level 8, but you counter spell as a what?
What?
I Counter Spell as a level 5 because I'm a warlock.
No,
It's level 10, but it's a fifth spell. It's a 5th level.
right, but
Spell
that's,
slot.
but you
You do it.
level 10. Anyway, whatever.
Okay. I know it's level 10, but it's a 5th. I'm a warlock. We're shit.
You're better than you think you are. So you counter spell. So she goes, ha! And Betsy goes, no.
Like, no.
No.
And Vengeance, by the way, turns towards Metzi, like fully ignoring Thotham, turns
Oh,
towards
goody.
Metzi, and her eyes, even like though the rest of her is shadowed, her eyes flare with orange flame.
I just kind of go,
Okay, good.
yeah, okay.
All right.
Yeah, we're like,
Just like double down.
And so Finn,
Yes.
it is your turn.
I would like to fire with the bow of the third sin 2 arrows at this.
this.
Whoever that is. I'm not sure which one that is, but
Don't even call it by name. Just call it
is
this.
that the elf dude?
Yes.
And I do not take any disadvantage for long range because of my sharpshooter feat.
Yep.
And furthermore,
Kill him again.
I would like to do the -5 to hit so that I may add +10 damage on each of those attacks.
Okay. Give me some rolls.
So,
Let's see what
Let me
happens.
see if I can.
Wait, he can like reckless bow attack?
So sharpshooter feat, pretty
Yeah,
bad arse.
sharpshooter is fucking boss.
Okay, fire 1, and that's actually a 15 because of the -5.
Okay.
And then second shot is actually a 21.
Okay, the 15 misses, the 21 hits.
Okay. So this will be damage +10.
Yep.
So appears to be 17.
17 damage. He takes the 17. The arrow goes through him, and you can see like it leaves a hole in his form for a moment as like it pierces, and even the fletching, and it all just goes like the arrow goes through him, but takes some of his like shadowy mist with it as it goes. It's sort of like a leak in a body of water almost.
Okay.
Gross.
And I'm going to stay right where I am.
Okay. Metzi.
I am going to.
Oh, make a Constitution save. Sorry, before we do anything else, make a Constitution save, just so we don't forget about it.
3,
9.
9.
Oh, by the way, thank you, Manavat, or Manavat. Yes. Okay, you are still paralyzed then.
Okay.
But do what you're doing.
Okay. I will do what I'm doing. I'm going to, as a bonus action, I'm going to cast Hexblade's Curse on Vengeance. Because she pissed me off. Let me just throw that up. Okay. And then I'm going to hit her with 2 Eldritch Blasts. And it's an extra +3 to attack because I have the Wand of the War Mage.
Yes, you do.
So
That's to each one, right?
Yeah, and I believe
Each
it's
beam?
attack. It's both.
It's a single attack if they're both hitting her, and they are.
Yeah, and I think it's also a bonus to damage. And if it isn't, play it as if it is anyway. And if I'm wrong, I'll fix it for some other time when someone has one of those.
It is not a bonus to damage.
Oh, it's not. It's only 2 attack.
Just attack rolls.
Okay,
Yeah.
that's fine. It still is going to make you more likely to hit. So 23, definitely. Oh no.
26.
Oh, 26. 26 hits.
Yeah, it's the +3. I didn't
That's
add
right.
it into my stupid extra.
That's fine. So 26 hits.
Okay. So that's do I press damage twice then? For both blasts?
Yep, because you're hitting her,
Okay.
hitting the same target.
Hey.
Nice. Okay.
So is that 36?
No, it's just
No,
30.
it's because it's only attack rolls. The Wand of the War Mage.
Yeah, it's not. It's not the damage rolls. But still, so she is looking only slightly better than Loki is right now. Like most of her form has gone away. Her wings are looking staticky and spotted. Her eyes are still burning fire, but most of the rest of her features are indiscernible. So that is Metzi. Silent Fist, what you doing?
I am doing the same thing. I'm going all out on vengeance again. So I will roll my gray sword. 24 hits her, right?
Yeah. Wow. Yes, it does.
Here, I'll roll my 3 attacks. I'm gonna attack her. Well, I don't know how many times I need to attack her. Let's do that. 21 doesn't hit though, right?
Correct.
Okay. Roll one more time.
Well, hang on. So you did 12
Whoops.
with the first attack, because you're able to switch in between, right? So as you connect with your first attack, and your second one would miss Thok anyway, so that's fine.
Yeah.
But as you connect with your first attack, your axe just slices right through her, and the last of her essence that was there just disperses like a cloud.
Okay.
Yep.
All my other hits miss. I would have attacked Doc anyways.
Okay. The 21 was the next attack. Oh, and then a 14. Yeah, correct. Okay. So she is gone. Cool. Let me go ahead and junk her off the thing. So that is Silent Fist's turn. So Loki, who is pissed, is going to... Let's see. He's not currently fighting Brenly, so he's going to move up this way so as not to be easily flanked. And then is going to attempt one more time. So this time he's going to pull what you think would be weapons out, but you can't quite tell because they just look like little spikes. Because he's lost so much of his form. But he is going to attempt to attack Glory again.
I throw up my shield.
And what does that do?
It imposes disadvantage.
Fantastic. So he is at disadvantage on the... Is it just the next attack or the next... What is it?
And if I just attacked with my shield, is it crazy to assume that I'm still holding on to it?
Oh, yeah. No, you still have your shield.
Okay, then my AC is 24 at the moment then.
Okay.
I can... It's for, like, one attacker to target.
Okay. Interesting. So all of these are disadvantaged. So miss... And so that would have been a miss. That's a crit. Okay, so the crit... No, so a disadvantage. Okay.
Protection fighting.
It's like the one thing it does.
Still miss. Still miss. Can't roll 2 hits in a row. Last set, no. Oh my god. Okay. So
that last one, he hits himself, right?
Yeah, just whiffs. So just coming at you, just like trying to. Well, no, like you're weathering these against your shield. They're strong fucking hits, and like you can tell if you did not have your shield up, there are a couple of times where he might have just like stabbed right into your head. But between your shield and Brenly's additional shield. They just sort of bounce off, and he is not able to get through. So that is Loki.
Suck.
It does. Kale Wrath is going to... He's going to... Let's see, who's been bothering him? He's going to shoot Finn.
He's going to attack with disadvantage, my friend, because of the Cloak of Displacement.
God damn it. I gave you too many things. All right, that's fine.
I like how you gave me boots of levitation before we gained the ability to fly.
Yeah, but if we ever come back to these characters, you'll keep the boots.
Yeah. Now I've just got snazzy boot, and now I've got snazzy wraps of levitation.
Yes.
Because kitty feet don't do boot.
Yes.
I think so, yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so the first one misses, because a 14 misses you, correct?
That's correct.
Okay, does a 20 hit you?
That's a hit.
Okay, so he gets you with a second shot.
Okay.
So you're going to take 7 points of damage, and you need to give me a Constitution save.
+3. Ooh,
Oh my. That's not awesome.
Yeah, so you are also paralyzed.
But hang on, time out.
Yeah?
I don't want to be paralyzed.
Okay.
So I'm not then, right?
No.
Okay. And then we save at the start of our turn or the end of our turn?
Vengeance died.
Good.
Yeah, Vengeance died from Silent Fist.
Okay,
No.
just checking.
The ranged
Does that
attackers
Awesome
can't
kill
move.
steal.
No.
Silent Fist.
She's dead, so I get hit points back.
Ah,
She was
correct.
cursed. I was like, wait a second, where'd she go? And I didn't know what I missed.
Got it.
I'm just gonna fix that.
Okay,
Okay,
so
so
that is Kael'Rath's turn. Thok's go. Thok is
You almost said Grog.
Fuck.
Thok will like get right in your face, Silent Fist, and just scream, but it's this otherworldly howl. And you need to make a con save.
What is it going to do?
It is again a strength reduction thing. It's necromancy.
Okay. So, and I get it at advantage,
Yes,
or
yes,
okay.
I believe that you do.
yes.
You're out of my aura range, though. Sorry.
It's okay.
That's fine. A 21 will absolutely save. And so you feel no ill effects. Like a brief chill, except you don't even feel that because of the kind of...
Because I'm a Goliath.
Yeah, so you're like, whatever. And so instead he will attempt to slash you with his sword. Oops. Helps if you...
Type it right.
Correct. Does it
No.
Does a 20 hit you?
Yes, it does.
Okay. Does a 14 hit you? No.
No.
And then finally, does a 28 hit you?
Yes.
Yes. Okay. So we get 2 hits. Take 15 and 9, so take 24 points of damage.
What kind of damage is it?
It is slashing.
So I take half of that.
Yes. Oh wait, no shit. It's necrotic. I'm sorry, because he's
Oh,
all
it's
shadowy.
necrotic.
Yeah. Do
Okay.
you still have damage reduction there?
No, because I didn't put my carapace up.
Right. Okay.
Okay. I will do that now.
And so that is his attack, and it is now Brenly's go.
All right, I'm ready. And by that I mean I was not ready. No, I'm just kidding. I'm going to use my spectral sword on Thok.
Okay.
Yes. I kind of was saying that out loud to make sure that's what I wanted to do. Da-da-da. Ah.
Oh. Do you have? I'm certain
Ooh.
that you have an inspiration or other similar effect.
I do. Actually, I still have like one reroll that was from like 500 bits from forever ago, and then I also have an inspiration.
So
That's
roll your damn reroll. Don't waste that.
That's still not very good.
Okay. And yeah, I mean a 17 will still miss, for which I do apologize.
Yeah, but it's less pathetic.
Yes. Okay. So, Brenly, do you have any other actions?
So I do. Okay, I mean, why not? So I can actually attack 3 times, and I do still have my hand axe I can throw. So I'm going to throw a hand axe at Loki, which is not magical, and I just kind of want to do it because I can.
You hit him. Roll damage.
There you go.
Oh,
Oh, it is
nice.
not quite enough. He is,
Can I go again?
yes.
This is a 17 hit.
A 17. Yes, it does. No, it does not.
Oh no! Okay.
Oh,
A
no.
17 does not. I'm sorry.
I'm done.
Okay. Use your
And-
inspiration. You would get to roll an extra, what, D6, D8 to add to the die roll?
Something like that, yes.
Do that. Do that thing.
Okay, I'm clicking my
I
inspiration
haven't
now.
I haven't given anyone inspiration in ages because you guys just
Because
sit
I just
on
hoard
it.
it.
Yeah,
I
no
hoard
one
it.
ever
It's
spends
mine.
it.
Spend it.
This is a DM plot to get you to dump all of it before the very end.
Yes.
Right.
Before the big bang.
Do you see me hoarding my lucky points?
did
Okay,
this.
so 5 added to the 17. Yes, so you hit.
Yes.
And he's dead! Piff!
Ah!
He disappears in a puff of inky black.
So we've just got fucking the killer of things left.
Correct.
You
Okay.
vanished Loki instead of Fuck.
Wait, where's the...
What?
No, Loki is
No.
the one that
Attack.
died.
Yeah, that was
Loki
Loki.
is the one she was
Ah.
hitting.
Yeah.
I totally forgot about that other person.
Oh, right.
Yeah. Killer of fuck knows is just hanging out in the background, just like
I wasn't zoomed out far enough to see that, so I thought they
Target
were
rich
gone.
environment.
keeping my third eye on him. Not that I have.
But yes, there we go. Killed by a meager hand axe from level 1.
Ooh.
Glory.
Glory's really hyped up about this new thing that she can do, so she's going to throw her shield at him.
We're gonna duck. Right, Renly?
Yeah, sure, it's fine. Or like bounce it off one of the chains in the area. Zelen is bound by those giant chains, right? They're kind of there or something.
Yeah.
Either way, hitting him.
Ding, 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 ding.
24 hits.
9.
9.
Excellent. So that's 9, but remember it doubles. Boop, 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 boop. Kael'Rath, not feeling all that great right now. Woo! Thank you, Purple Academy.
Do I get to do that twice or is it just once?
So remember, you only get to do it so many times a day. Each use costs you. Plus, once you throw it out, it doesn't come back until the end of your action, your turn.
Yeah, that's right. I'm still giddy and happy about it, so whatever.
Yeah. Anything else that you're doing?
I will shift right there, and then I'm good.
Okay. Next up is Fian.
Okay. As a bonus action, I'm going to cast Hunter's Mark on that dude right there. I
Okay.
forgot. Oh, wait a minute. I got to save for Con
Yes.
first, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
+3, so 14, which is enough.
What's the +3 from Glory?
Yep.
Oh. Glory doing Glory things. Thank you, Glory.
From the Glora.
All right. So now as a bonus action, I'm going to cast Hunter's Mark on this dude.
Alrighty.
And I'm going to fire this flamey arrow flamey thing. Now, do I roll an additional attack roll for the 2 arrows that, when it goes, it turns into 3 arrows? So do I make a roll for each one?
No, you just make one attack roll if they're all going to the same target. You make different attack rolls if you're splitting them.
Okay. Yeah, it's all going to the same target. And I'm gonna roll the dice here, and I'm gonna try my sharpshooter feature again and take a -5 to hit in hopes of killing this thing with one triplicate flamey arrow thing in one big blast of awesomeness.
Alrighty.
So here we go. Bow of the third sin. That's a 22 with the -5.
Which does still hit him.
Yes.
Okay, so let me start adding, baby. So that's 3 arrows of damage, right?
Correct.
1, 2. Ooh, man, big numbers. Nice. So that's 31 just in arrow damage. And then what was the additional D6 fire?
1d6 per.
So 35. And then I get a D6 damage for the Hunter's Mark.
You only rolled 1d6 there.
You get 3d6 because you fired 3 arrows.
Ew. So let me roll 2 more. Missed that. Sorry.
Damn.
Okay, so 6 more. What was I at? 35 and 6, 41.
Uh-huh.
And then I get a roll a D6 for Hunter's Mark. That's
45.
45. And then I get 10 more for the sharpshooter feature. So 55 damages. Yeah.
Damn.
Nasty.
What the fuck.
You took him
Pissed
to
off the ranger.
negative 15.
Yeah.
Shit.
You just pissed off the ranger.
So, Kael'Rath just
He
implodes
gone.
in a vacuum of flaming
He's
arrow
gone.
death.
Boom.
And he is gone.
Again.
Yeah.
That was cool.
That's the second time Finn has just absolutely blown him out of the water.
Yeah. Did you aim for his neck again?
Face.
The ranger bad mouthing the other ranger.
That's right. I think we know who's more rangery.
I think so
The
too.
living one.
Oh, give me a perception check.
Yes, sir. Mr. DM,
What do
sir.
your elf eyes see?
It's more what do his elf ears hear.
What is elf ears see?
Nothing.
Or his elf nose smell?
Yeah, you ain't hear shit. All right, so Metzi, give me a con save. No, he's gone. The con save, the effect is gone too. You can move.
Hey, I can move. Not gonna, but I can. I'm gonna hit fuck with 2 Eldritch Blasts.
Give it a roll.
And I put my +3 on this, so I don't need to add it. So does 18 hit?
It has not previously.
Okay, can I use a lucky point to re-roll it?
Yeah. Although if you have
25 hit.
oh, Jesus, yes, that does hit.
Yay! So I hit him with 2 fucking Eldritch Blasts to the crotch in the face.
That's very specific.
Lily is my baby, okay? Didn't get to hit him the first time. So there we go. 8 and 6. I'm gonna cross off a lucky point.
Okay, hang on
God, we
one
were ready during that moment.
sec. I just need to look something up real quick.
Metzi has some unresolved anger issues when it comes to fuck.
You don't say that Metzi has unresolved
Really?
anger issues, period.
Wow.
He is trauma kitty. He has unresolved anger issues generally, but specifically
We're
in
learning so
regards
much
to-
today.
Oh, I see. Okay, I know why I thought that you would add your charisma. That's based on a feat that I don't think you have, or not a feat, but the warlock, the boons things that warlocks get.
Eldritch invocations.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, but you don't have that
No,
one.
no, I took Mask of Many Faces and Armor of Shadows and Agonizing Blast and Thirsting Blade.
What's agonizing blast do?
Agonizing Blast, hold on. I add my charisma modifier to the damage my Eldritch
You
Blast does.
are
which
supposed
I've
to.
done. I've
No,
done
you didn't.
that.
I'm looking at
It's
the
in
roll.
things.
I'm looking at the roll. It just is a 1d10 straight. So what's your charisma
Oh.
modifier?
It says my charisma modifier is 4.
Okay, so that should actually be 8 more than what it says. So
8
it's
numbers.
16 plus 6, so 22 damage is what you just did to that guy.
I swear I put charisma.
I knew that it was running a little low.
Because
All
I
right.
fixed all these. God damn it.
It's okay. It's perfectly fine. We figured it out. We know what the problem is. All right.
Forms. Forms are my weakness. Forms and math.
So, Thok is not feeling great. Well, Thok, or this version of him, is not feeling anything. But his shadowy form is definitely beginning to dissolve a bit. And so he will not do anything because it's not his turn. Silent Fist!
Time to angry great axe attack.
Do it up. 24
4
hits.
17.
Yeah. Okay.
Keep going.
Yep.
That doesn't hit.
Correct.
That doesn't hit.
Correct. But yeah, I mean, you took a big chunk out of him. If he had limbs, you think you probably would have cut one off. And would be Kael'Rath's turn, but he's dead. So now it is Thok's turn. And Thok is mad at Silent Fist. Boop. 13 misses, though. 23.
That hits.
Okay. Slash.
Don't touch me, bad man.
No touchy. No touchy.
No touch.
What a phenomenally shit roll. 11 necrotic damage.
Okay.
And then he gets one more attack. 25 hits.
Mm-hmm.
21 necrotic damage. Wow.
Yeah, I'm gonna roll my Stone's Endurance.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay, so that removed 4 from it.
Yeah.
Can't see Silent Fist health bar.
Are you still up?
Yep. Oh yeah, I'm still up.
Okay, cool. Okay, so that is Thok's go. Brenly, it is your turn.
Okay. Then
Kill
let
Steal
us-
to the rescue.
Hey. We do mutual kill stealing here. It's fine. Don't worry about it. Okay, so I'm going to do 25. Does a 25 hit?
Yeah, did you just turn Korean?
No.
This is
Okay.
now
I
a
thought you
K-pop
went
stream.
Swedish.
Okay, all right. That
To be
would've
fair,
worked
that might be more accurate because I've been listening to Swedish videos all day today.
Okay.
Yeah, it sounded vaguely ickier.
Okay.
Oh, wait, sorry. No, I ignore that one. I accidentally rolled that two-handed. And I've been using my shield. I clicked the wrong one.
So
instead it should be this 14.
well, the 14 will miss.
To be fair, actually, I think they're both the same. They're both the same to attack.
Okay.
They're
For
both the same roll.
in the
Okay.
interest of pressing forward, you hit with the 25, but roll your longsword
Yes.
regular damage. Okay, so 11. Boop, boop, boop. Oh shit, it's Aether Touch. I forgot. He's dead.
Mhm.
You come by and you finish him off in a bit of a drive-by. He is gone. He dissipates.
Kill Bill style, like, and then he dissipates.
And
Yes.
so-
You're still over in the corner, like.
Ready.
And so finally, you guys win, and everything is totally fine, and nothing ever bad happens again. Oh,
I believe you not at all.
Thanks for tuning in, everybody.
Yep. I'll see you guys in
Believe you this
April.
many.
It's been really
Good
nice.
job.
This many percent, I
Uh,
believe.
Butt pats everywhere.
And so what you hear is,
Now! How dare you! I will do it myself then.
Why didn't you do that from the beginning?
This is so melodramatic, and I
That was
recognize
boring.
The irony of me.
You didn't think your tricks would do anything to harm us, did you?
maintaining the same.
You're being called dramatic by our resident drama kitty.
Yeah,
I see
That's
that.
sad.
melodramatic. That's even worse.
Ooh.
Zelen goes quick, so we're gonna restart.
I was even on his side.
Actually,
I
no, we're
mean,
not.
how?
No, we're not. We're not gonna restart. What we're gonna do is we're gonna plop him right in. So he's gonna go.
Man, he is
first.
badass looking.
Okay, so it is Zelen's move because he just showed up, and so he gets to attack first. And so Zelen will cast his arms wide, and it seems as if he's almost like splashing the like aether stuff that you're all floating in, and just shoving it outwards to try to create a wave. Everyone. 1, 2, yes, because you're all in a effectively a like 180 degree arc from him. Everyone needs to give me a dexterity save.
I'm immune to waves.
Yay.
You're immune to
Hey.
waves. I don't recall saying that on your sheet, but okay.
I just added it
Oh, okay. All right, good.
right before this combat.
Was that a feat you bought?
Yeah, it's part of my sharpshooter.
Yeah,
thing.
3 levels ago. I've had it forever.
Right. Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah. Use it all the time.
I'm a cat. You try and dislodge them from anything. They fucking moving. It's like you're
Man,
doing
look
this
at
to the
those save
dude, mate.
rolls.
It's
I'm
just
really like it. Like, look at this. 19, 20. I mean, the 12's a little meh. The 23, 21. Holy shit.
She's in a lot of armor.
So he does
It's
this
hard to
extremely powerful thing. And so here's what's going to happen. Everyone who is who succeeded, which is everyone but Cubit, you move yourself 10 feet in any direction that isn't closer to Zellenvale.
These
That's
5 foot
2
squares.
squares, right?
Rock. Say again?
That's 2 squares, right?
Yeah, 2 squares
Okay.
in any direction that isn't closer to him. And then Cubit, you get bopped 4.
Bop. Bop, 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 bop to the top.
Take that rhythm. Ba, ba, ba.
Yeah!
And start again.
Who are the real heroes of that movie?
Everybody loves a jazz square.
They got robbed.
Yeah, they really did.
What
They
movie?
Just... High
School Musical!
Never mind. I didn't actually want to know. I'm gonna use.
I don't want to renew this party in April anymore.
I don't even know what's happening right
Use
now.
an epic lair action and undo that turn.
Not even for like the baseball scene, because
Oh, I'm sorry. The baseball scene was the most homoerotic thing ever. It was
so
magical.
much.
They
They
changed clothes. They switched
Hey
clothes.
guys, do you want to know what else he does?
What?
Yes.
Zelen will then, in his hand, because he gets extra actions for being a super badass boss in his own lair. So he will, in his hand, spawn 3 6-foot-long spears of shadow. He will very rapidly grab one and throw it, grab another and throw it, and grab another and throw it. He is not throwing them at anyone in particular, and the moment they leave his hand, they disappear and then reappear at his target.
Ooh, that's cool.
So, roll. So, Metzi, does a 16 hit you?
Yes.
Glory, does a 27 hit you?
Yeah.
And the 9 hits no one. Okay. The last one was going to Finn, but it missed him. Okay, so the 2 of you who got hit.
Mm.
You are going to take... Metzi, you take 7 necrotic damage, and Glory, you take 5 necrotic damage. Glory, are you resistant to necrotic? I don't remember. I thought maybe you were.
Necrotic's one of the ones that goes through all the way.
Okay. You
To the
also each need to make for me a Constitution save.
Oh, goody. I just love these. Where's my sheet gone? There it is. Can't save. 9.
9.
The both
Same
of
hat.
you. The both of you are. What's the status? I think it's afraid. Hang on.
Amazing.
We're frightened.
Amazing.
Frightened.
You are stricken.
Petrified?
No.
Nope. Condition frightened. There it is.
Frightened.
You have disadvantage on ability and attack rolls while the source of your fear is within line of sight, which is basically everywhere. And you cannot willingly move closer to the source of your fear.
That's okay. I got range.
So the Constitution save was what you failed in order to be that way, but to get rid of it will be a will save at the end of each of your turns. And then finally,
Wisdom, right?
yeah. Oh yes, sorry, wisdom. Yes, I apologize. My old terminology is still
Just checking.
slipping through.
Just checking.
Finally, it will take its actual attack action as it reaches out a gigantic claw and will attempt to. It's actually going to attempt to grapple Glory, trying to snatch her out of the air.
I don't like that.
You
I don't
wouldn't.
either.
Does anyone?
I vote to revoke that.
Yeah.
Some people are into that.
All those in favor?
We voted. You lost, Ellie.
Opposed,
Stop
same
it.
sign?
Just get out
so-
like a little squirt bottle of holy water. Stop it.
Make a strength
Stop it.
check.
Oh, she's
Oh.
strong.
No, wait, no. He gets an epic. Oh
Why
shit!
make me a
That was a
liar
one.
like
That was a one, though.
the
that? Oh,
7
one
beats the
automatic
5.
no, it was a 2. Wasn't it a 2?
That was a 2.
Oh, it's a 2. Yeah.
The 7 beats the 5.
Yeah.
Grab.
Oh.
Can I add an inspiration to that?
Yes, but then. So here's the thing: you can add an inspiration, but he also gets a lair or a bossy reroll thing.
Fuck it, I'll take it.
So he grabs you. You are grabbed.
Can I hellish rebuke that?
Ooh, no, because he hasn't done damage to you. Doesn't he have to do damage to
Threw
you?
a spear at me.
Yeah, but he wasn't close to you when he threw the spear at you. That was a ranged attack. Hellish Rebuke doesn't trigger off of that, right? It's only melee, isn't it?
Within 5 feet. Yeah, okay, never mind.
Yep. So he grabbed you. He hasn't done damage. The Hellish Rebuke will happen when he squeezes, which he has to wait a turn.
Bad touch.
Oh, yeah. That's really the only kind of touch he can do. So that is Zellen's whole turn. Brenly, it is your go.
Okay.
Question before that turn. That does mean that Glory is now unwillingly within melee range of Zelen Vale, right?
Yes.
Not 10 feet away anymore.
Correct.
Uh-huh. Okay, just making sure.
Okay. Also, so remember, his melee, like, he's got reach, so his melee range, like, his threatened area is 10 feet, not 5.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Yeah.
Did he do damage to Glory?
He did damage with the spear, not with the grab.
Okay, because she can use Hellish Rebuke. It's 60 feet line of sight from a creature who did damage to you.
Oh,
Yes.
Where did you get 5 feet from then?
Oh, never mind. It's the
Just
gray text in the description.
subtly.
Okay, so use your Hellish Rebuke.
Okay.
Fuck yeah, let's do it.
Damn.
Yes.
Thanks for that saving throw earlier.
Oh god, that's max damage. Please let that go through.
Wow.
What's that? Oh, 14 deck save? Oh, he actually autofills that for reasons that I'm not going to explain right now.
Yeah.
So he takes 25 fire damage.
And he erupts in golden fire. Because I said so.
Love it.
Okay, sure. Doesn't
Love
really
it.
do a whole lot. It kind of burns away pretty quick.
Okay.
Still look cool.
Yeah,
It was still beautiful.
All right, so Brenly, your turn.
Okay.
I'm gonna light this dude up so bad.
So I actually then. So Glory's grabbed.
Yeah.
I can get to Glory. Can I, like, attack what's holding her? Can I try to release her in some way?
Yeah, you could try attacking the arm.
Okay, I'm gonna do that.
Sever the arm.
18.
An 18 will hit. Okay, you do
10 damage.
You do 10
Again.
damage. It barely seems to notice the 10 damage.
Well, I'm still hacking at it.
Although, actually, I keep forgetting that your damage is doubled because of that weapon. So, the 15 misses.
Okay. Just for speed, I was
27
clicking.
hits. So you do 14.
There's some damage.
Okay. Yeah, you're hacking away, but it's like you're attacking a monster made of like made out of oobleck almost. Like it just every time you cut through, then more just sort of oozes in. It is Glory's turn. Glory, you could attempt to break free. Although you are at disadvantage. No, you're not at disadvantage because it's not an attack roll. So you would not be at disadvantage to try to break free.
Is that the strength check then?
Yes.
Was it 13? Do it? No, just 10. Never mind.
No. You are held firm. Give me a willpower check though to see if you can make it out of the fear effect. Yep, that works. So you're no longer frightened of him.
Oh wait, that was a wisdom check, not a saving throw. Sorry.
Is it really all that different?
I'm okay with it. I'm out of the fear.
Yeah.
I
Because
like-
wouldn't the number only go up, not down?
Yes.
Yeah.
Which
So
just in case. So I use my action, try to break free. I fail, and then I shake off the fear. Okay, that's all I can do, right?
yeah, this turn, yeah, because you were both held in place and also completely frightened out of your mind. So that is Gloria's turn.
Just goes.
Finn, it is your turn.
All right. Time to let loose the Hounds of War. I'm going to use that fire flamey cool thing.
Okay.
And I get 2 attacks. And I'm going to also use the feat sharpshooter. So I'll take -5 to my attack rolls. So I'm going to fire 2 of those flamey arrow things at him. Because I'm not in a very good mood with this clown.
Okay, so you're
I get it 4 times a day. I've used it once.
right. When you use it, each time you use it, you can shoot up to 3.
Right.
Okay. And you
Wait
get
a
2
minute.
attacks this round.
That'll be 6.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so you're using 2 charges. That's fine.
Yes,
we
2
need to
charges.
okay, we just have to keep track.
I have got that right here on my little piece of paper.
Okay. So you're gonna roll your attacks twice with whatever you're doing with them.
So that's a 25.
Okay, so you are doing that. That's good. 25 hits
Oh, God.
and a
Dog,
24
I'm
hits.
rolling like a bad dog.
Yeah, you are.
Okay, so math time. Let's do base damage. 9, 10 is 19, and I get 66.
Remember, each of those arrows, like you're doing 6 total arrows plus the 66. So I need to see 4 more arrow attacks, like 4 more arrow damages. So you're currently at 19 plus 17.
Gotcha.
You are a cannon.
Is that right?
Huh?
4 more arrow damages?
Yep.
Yeah, because
Yeah.
you're firing 6 arrows. So far, you've fired 2.
Yeah, you gave me the fire damage on them, but not the arrow damage on them.
Oh, that was the arrow damage. Now I'm going to give you 6d6 fire.
No, then what's the
Okay,
9
yeah, I see what
piercing?
you're saying.
10
I see what you're saying. I gotcha.
Yeah.
Okay, 12 more.
Okay.
And then plus 10 twice.
Yes.
So let me math that up here real quick. Is it cool that you need a calculator to compute your damage?
Yes.
I use a calculator for everything, including taking like 6 off my hit points. So
That is 68 damages.
19 plus 17
Almost nice.
plus 12.
Plus 10 plus 10.
Ooh,
Plus
So
10
I got
plus
the
10.
sharpshooter 10s.
So
I'm getting
68.
clue flashbacks.
Yeah.
And then
plus
oh,
one.
and then it's doubled. So 68 times 2
Why is it double?
Damn!
because you're using your sweet spectral ability.
Damn!
68
That's
times
fucking like 120.
2. You do 136 damage.
36. Whoa!
That seems okay.
He's still up.
That'll do, Elf. That'll do.
He's
But-
got a hole in him.
That was sort of massive. So in my like vision of this, you just like did a Kamehameha, right? Like just Goku getting up there and being like,
Doing like the speed
Ah!
shooting shit.
yeah, and then like the arrows, they like mini missile anime around, like ooh, and then they all hit the same spot. Yeah,
Zelen Vale, what does the scouter say about his power level?
his power level is over 9,000. This cannot be.
What is
Do
happening?
it, boys.
We'll show you afterwards, okay? We're gonna show you what this all means afterwards. I promise.
I
Just
grew up
remind
on
us.
Dragon Ball Z. I would like come home from elementary school and turn on the TV just for that show. This was so beautiful.
Nice.
All right, so
Do it. Zillabille voice.
So
I think
Finn
that'll end my turn.
absolutely wrecked it. Metzi.
That should be sufficient.
It should be, hopefully.
That'll do, Bo. That'll do.
By Sonic, I understand you here.
My computer has frozen. Is there any chance you can do things on my sheet, Zed?
I can, yeah.
Okay.
We can also see and hear you still just fine.
Oh no.
Right.
My,
Yeah, that's right. I forgot.
I have separate things for things.
What do you want to have happen?
I would like to cast Blight at 4th level.
Blight. Okay, so let me remind
See if
myself.
that does anything. I never get to use all of these cool spells that I've picked.
I know.
I'm gonna use Blight.
That's because again, you like to hoard things. You're always worried that you're gonna run out.
Slots.
I know. But remember, you regain your spells in a short rest.
Yes, but we never short rest. We just power through until long rest.
But you could short rest. You guys just never ask for one.
I know.
Okay, so if you... Interesting. Oh, okay.
You have to tell me what's happening because
I'm going to tell you, you don't want to cast that. You want to cast something else.
I thought that might be so. I just didn't know if it
Yeah.
was so. Okay,
Yeah.
Then go for Phantasmal Killer, which is the next one up.
Okay.
I had a feeling. I just didn't know if it was the right feeling.
Yes.
I got a feeling.
That tonight's
Okay.
gonna be would you stop freezing?
All right. You said you're casting it as a 5th level spell then?
No, I don't have 5th level. I've only got 4th because I'm level 8.
Okay.
only have 4th level
Succeed
spells.
on a wisdom. Okay, so 40.
Oh, great! Now my task manager's not responding. That's just your help. So helpful.
Okay.
That's not good.
Ah, nice. What was the... Oh, no, that's right. I gave you the ability to counter spell. That's what I gave you.
Yes.
Okay. Okay, so... I'm just going to say... So, okay, so we're just going to roll the damage. Oh, wisdom saving throw. I see. Failed save,
Yeah.
target becomes
I might
frightened.
just pop out of roll 20 for a sec so I can try and.
That's totally fine.
freeze.
So here's what I'm going to tell you. He is immune to the fear effect, but he will take the psychic damage.
Yay!
He does fail the wisdom roll, again, for reasons. So he takes 26 psychic damage.
Okay.
By the way, I would like to point out that Finn's attack did bloody him, which is difficult to tell, but he's like leaking inky blackness all over the place. Oh, shit, Finn, I totally forgot to have you do something. Give me a perception roll, please. God damn it. Roll higher.
We don't know.
Rolling like an absolute badass on your damage.
I know, man. My attack rolls have been sick.
Okay.
I've done everything but crit.
Metzi, were you going to do anything else on your turn?
It's really hard with the sheet in front of me. No, I think that was it.
Okay.
Yep, I think that was it.
Silent
fix
Fist, it is your go.
Okay. I am going to move to here. And then I will throw out my carapace. That counts as an action, right?
I believe it's a bonus action.
Okay, so I still get 2 attacks.
Yes.
And I will attack 2 times. That doesn't hit.
Correct.
Wait, I got this. Yeah.
That hits.
I didn't mean to click that one.
Well, and you did it again. So give me damage. Okay. All right. You do 9 damage. I feel like you should be doing more. Did you roll low? Is that what happened there?
Yes.
Yeah,
my
you rolled a
actual
2. Yeah. Okay. So 9 damage. That's fine though. it is still a noticeable chunk at this point. So thwack. Plus, you're also doing what is your real job, which is standing between danger and everyone else.
Yes.
This is actually a remarkably, like, one of the things that I find interesting about you guys is that your damage output, aside from Finn, is not necessarily as crazy as it might be. But your ability to withstand assault is just nuts. We basically have 3 tanks in the party.
Which is good for the squishy amongst us.
Yes, it is. Okay, so
Breezy, actually squishy too.
Silent Fist, do you
Yeah,
have
so
anything else, or was that what you're doing?
Nope. Carapace and 2 attacks, so I should be done.
Okay. So it is Zellen's turn. One more time, everyone needs to make dexterity saves as he tries to push you all back away from him. Except for Glory, who is stuck. So Glory, you don't have to make a save.
Good, because I failed.
Good.
Can you make my save while I'm trying to fix this?
Do you know what your dex is?
Not without my sheet in front of me. I'm desperately trying to get it back.
Oh wait, I can
Hold
just
on,
I can look it
Yeah.
up. I totally forgot. Hang on.
Okay, no, hold on, I've got it. What was
You're
it?
at roll
Okay.
20.
Make a dexterity save. Yeah, well, I'm so not used to that, right? Like even still.
Oh.
Oh, okay, that's fine. It's not going to be any worse than just regular fail. So Moogs and Shakes. So Glory and Metzi, you two are pushed back 4 squares.
Still grappled.
Oh, that's right. Sorry. Who did I say? Why
Me,
did you
me.
roll? Oh, you rolled the dexterity save anyway. Okay, and then Finn and Cubit, you are only pushed back 2. And then Silent Fist, I think I'm waiting on you still. Oh no, there it is.
No.
Oh
I
no,
rolled
yeah, you're also pushed back 2.
2. Okay.
Okay, I should be back in a second. My computer has started to behave.
Okay. And then okay, so this is gonna get a little rough. Potential trigger warning, depending on how the rolls go. For like possible badness.
Icker.
Just letting people know. So Glory, your armor class, well, it doesn't, okay, so roll.
Am I moved at all? Because I failed that deck save. Sorry, I was
40 feet, I think.
40 feet. Okay.
Is it
I'll
40 or
move
20?
as soon as I'm back
4
in.
squares, I think.
Yeah.
4 squares.
There we go, never mind. Sorry.
Okay, Zelen does 14 necrotic damage by crushing you. And
Ow.
then I also need you to make a constitution save versus death.
And I'm going to roll with inspiration, so that's a plus D8, isn't it? Or D6?
And plus your 3. Or do you not give it to yourself?
I do.
Okay. So a 12. Do you have a reroll or anything from anybody?
I don't remember. I don't think so. I'm pretty sure Bryn gets them all.
Okay. If anyone is still sitting on one, they can donate it to you. I'm gonna
Listen,
say
I'll
that.
give my resubscription whatever to you. I never gave it to anyone.
Oh yeah, I
At
didn't
this point,
either.
Neither one of us did last
Jage
week.
and I resubbed
All right.
last session. I didn't do anything.
Zed
I
will
give it
allow
to
that.
Glory. I give it to Glory.
I will. Okay. I will.
I subbed with my Prime subscription.
I
We
will
have
allow
3.
all of them to combine into one. To. Thank
Yes.
you.
Thank you.
That's pretty fucking cool. All right. All right. Reroll Glory.
Talk about digging in the couch cushions.
17? Is that what that is?
Yes, it is. Plus the 3. That works. You
Yay!
are not squished to death between Zelen Vale's fingers, which is what is going to happen.
Yay!
And
And
I'm
And
wearing
I
out
have
my
my
stress
screen
putty
back.
here.
you get to make another strength. Make a strength, an opposed strength roll. There we go. Whew.
Oh no!
Well, but
Still grappled?
he's had some pretty shit rolls himself, so hang on. No, yeah, no, still definitely grabbing you. So you are, in fact, still grappled. But yeah, that definitely, like, you'd have died. So that is, Zelen did the spear thing. You can't do the spear thing again until the next turn. Say again?
Does the squeezy do damage?
That was the damage. The damage came and then the save.
Death. Okay.
Yep. So
It
like
does death number of
well,
hit points.
well, no, you took the damage. I already told you it was 14 necrotic damage.
14. Thank you.
Okay, and then so Brenly.
Man.
Okay. I've been reading my abilities and I don't have a whole lot. Okay. I don't think this would even help. Okay, I'm gonna get close to Glory. So targeting the arm.
The goddess of anti-squeezy squeezy. Yes.
I'm gonna use my spectral sword.
Uh,
Dang it!
No, you're not.
Okay. Well, I do get 2 more attacks at least.
yes, you do. Miss.
Dang.
Brenly just having a bad
Oh,
round.
also, I think I just did.
Oh my god. I don't think I've
There we
seen you
go.
whiff that many times in ages. I'm moving on.
I
Glory.
just messed something up. I hit something and now I can't hear anybody.
So I'm grappled. I have disadvantage on attacks, but I can still attack.
Correct.
Right?
Yes.
Wait, I wasn't done with my turn. I just
Oh.
accidentally hit my mic stuff.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Okay.
No, you're
you made your
fine.
3 attacks. What else are you doing?
I'm using second wind.
Ah.
And I'm gonna do 3 more, and I have 1 spectral sword left.
Okay.
Come on, there you go.
That'll hit.
Nice.
Oh wait, I clicked it for damage, but it's just my health divided by 3, which I think was 33.
Yep. And then times 2.
Yes.
I'm gonna give you the extra 1 point because
Well, but with second wind, I get a whole other round, right?
yeah, but how do you want
Or
this to
and then I
happen?
could hit 2 more.
This is
Okay,
the
okay.
most cinematic way it
Spectral.
could happen is you do
Perfect.
the spectral
Perfect.
attack from your heart and then it goes
Right? Like I really love the description of action serve. You push yourself beyond your normal limits for a moment. Like
Hello, McCloakin.
Glory just almost got squeezed to death, and Friendly's just like, I know I can only do like this much, but I can go a little further.
Oh.
Forgive me, Master. This time I must go all out.
Yes.
Oh.
Nice.
So you hit him with the spectral sword, beaming from your chest, and it slices straight through Zelen Vale, and he makes a terrible otherworldly.
Needs a Rennies.
Okay. You're now all stuck here.
Oh,
But alive.
Glory, you are released because there's nothing.
you
to hold.
hand, gross.
Am I still frightened? Am I still a scaredy cat?
Say
Are
again?
you scared of a corpse?
Am I still frightened?
Well.
Or can I come back over to the group?
Oh, yeah. The source of your fear is gone.
Okay. Good. I'm just gonna move back over to everyone else then.
If we're like free moving and stuff, like Brenly is just like draped over Glory, like just not gonna move for a little bit.
I was like 30 feet away. It wasn't great.
Squeeze. Ow. Ow.
Wiley, make a perception test.
Please.
Perceive something.
Yay.
That was anticlimactic.
Yay.
Dun dun. Dun dun. Dun dun. You can hear a heartbeat.
Something else is in here with us. Something else is alive. I can hear it.
Well, it won't be for long.
It is coming
Oh,
from the center of Zellen's chains.
Maybe let's see what it is before we kill it. Come on.
Kill Vinci.
please.
I'll go over there and check it out.
I'm gonna go over there and check it out.
I'm sticking right next to Glory wherever Glory goes.
I will burn a divine sense so I can see good and evil. Or sorry, smell evil and walk over to the middle there.
Okay. You can absolutely sense terrible evil from everywhere except the very center of Zellen's chains.
I'm just heading straight there.
And as you move your way down, what you see so you have to descend through this spiked pit full of 3 to 6 foot iron spearheads, basically, that are jaggedly all pointing slightly downward, as if to hold something in place, on top of the chains, which are still attached to the center of something. And as you guys float downward, what you see is a small pink crystalline heart beating and held by these chains. They pierce right through it in several places.
I'm like, by the way, I'm doing like the crouching tiger, hidden dragon thing of like jumping. I'm using my fly ability, but I'm like jumping from spear to spear, like because I'm a cat, and I'm so extra. Like a cat can't help it, and just going all the way down to the pierced heart.
Is it?
Get away from there. You have no business there. Leave.
Starts going faster.
I think we should go closer, don't you?
Now I definitely want to touch it.
Already
Yeah.
going faster.
Let's touch it.
Definitely floating upside
Bradley.
down and being like,
You guys eventually get down to it. What do? You are face to face with it. This crystalline heart is about the size of a human head.
For once, I'm gonna do the bad thing and reach out and touch it.
What?
Really gently, okay? He has issues with
As
chains.
you touch the heart, a sort
Little
of
toe beans just on the outside.
wherever you touch it, in a sphere, or no, not a sphere, a circle around your whatever makes contact with it. So your fingertip or jelly bean or whatever.
Toe beans.
Toe bean.
jelly bean.
On the crystalline surface, the smooth crystalline surface, you make a purple, circle around you.
Guys, we all have to touch it and add our colors.
I like it. Let's all touch it.
Touch.
Touch.
For once, I'm in agreement. Touch the damn thing.
And everyone touches the heart.
Except Brenly.
Except
Friendly.
Brenly?
Wait, this... I like being
What are you
king.
doing? Stop!
You
Stop!
said touch the heart already.
Okay, touch the heart.
No! My evil!
Glory is tickling the heart.
So
I'm like
much.
drawing dirty pictures on it in
And
pink.
As you all
My
touch
other
it-
hand is just in my, just like, no.
Yes, my evil.
Let me touch your evil, Zelen Vale.
I'm allowed
No.
my moment of cheesy over the topness. As you all touch the heart,
No.
Care Bear stay!
as you all touch the heart, the different colors all meld until they are white, and they shatter the crystal surrounding it.
Oops.
And then everything you see is enveloped in white as this tiny little pocket dimension explodes.
Oh.
And
This
all
isn't
of
the
you,
pocket dimension that was in someone's ass. Is it?
No.
And you have the pocket dimension in your ass.
No, I don't have a pocket
And
dimension.
you get a
in my
pocket
ass.
dimension in your ass. And you get a pocket dimension in your ass. You all get pocket dimensions in your ass.
Oh, no.
I have a pocket dimension in my butt.
And you have to pay taxes on them.
Oh.
So what happens is each of you gets to feel yourself be unmade. First, you have the sensation that your entire body has been ground into crystalline dust and spread to the winds. You still maintain a consciousness, but your essence, you can sense, is everywhere at once. As the white glow subsides, you find yourselves above the village. And you watch as 3,000 years of history all happen at the same time. Zelen Vale and his generals being met and captured by the two opposing emperors from the other nations. Their dark ritual that was held to capture and enslave him. The ley line bonds that they wove through his prison to both hold him down and strengthen the magic in the area. And as you're seeing all of this occur, you're also watching it all erase. And you guys wake up in your village, in your time. Just outside the edge of it. And you see no one there. You see it as you remember it, with the buildings all where they're supposed to be. The town hall is still standing. But there is something that you're missing, and I need a perception check from each of you. Ha! Wow. Okay. There's no fountain. In the center of town, there is a standard brick-edged well with a bucket, but there is no fountain anymore. What do? You can smell the air. You can feel your bodies. You exist again. Minus your glowy aura.
I'm taking off for the schoolhouse.
I'm like trying to measure my own height.
Like on all fours, proper cat, like cheetah running.
Okay.
Oh.
I'm gonna go with Metzi to start. Metzi, you run into the schoolhouse and you see Ricky and Lily and all the rest of the children as they're standing, or they're sitting in a circle, except for Ricky, who is walking around the rest of them going, "Duck, duck, duck, Metzi!" And he sees you and he runs up and he gives you a gigantic hug around your waist, and you're certain you're getting sticky ass sugar all over you, as well as maybe some toad slime.
Do I still have a lion's mane?
No.
Okay, just checking. Metzi will absolutely just take like a couple of shaky steps, collapse, and wind up just pulling armfuls of children in. And there is a purr that sounds like a broken motorcycle that is just echoing through this room.
All of the children are like nuzzling you and burying their face in you, and they're hugging you, and
especially Hank, okay?
yes.
Hank gets the biggest hug.
Hank is a little annoyed because he doesn't know why. And he tries to wriggle a little bit and eventually just gives in.
Oh, I'm gonna cry. Go to someone else now, please.
Glory.
Glory sees Metzi just run off, and she takes a couple steps towards the mayor's office, but then she turns around. She's going to walk to Glory Seeker Grove. She's going to kneel down next to one of the trees, just kind of just go into prayer and say, "It's over. We did it."
You go to Glory Seeker Grove, and as you're praying, you get the sensation that you're being watched.
Just look over.
When you turn around, you see a dwarven woman. Blonde, no beard, a bit timid. Who says, Glory? Glory, is that you?
Yes.
I only just came back to town. I've been gone for a while, but we've met, haven't we?
I think we have, yes. Inga, right?
Yes. You gave me my first beard. And she runs to you, and she hugs you, and she plants a big kiss on your cheek.
I just hug her back and hold her really tight.
Squeezy dwarf hug.
Squeezy dwarf hug.
Finn.
Yeah, so Finn is going to go to Aaron and Joey's house and just calmly knock on the door.
Aaron opens the door and says, Finn, hey! We were just about to go out on a hunt.
Would love to join you, but I'm curious, how's your father?
He's doing all right. He's doing okay. We got him a new cane, and he doesn't need the crutches anymore.
Wonderful. Wonderful. It's good to see you again.
You too,
I would
man.
definitely enjoy a good hunt.
Hey, how'd it go with the goblins?
The goblins are no longer a problem.
Oh, that's cool. Can you tell us what happened? And
What's
Joey's behind him saying, tell us about the goblins. Tell us about the goblins. Tell us about the goblins.
I'll tell you all about it on our hunt.
Yay! And they both run and they get their bows.
All right. So we walk out. I'll put my arm around each of them. We'll kind of walk off into the woods.
Yeah.
Bows on our backs. Dad in the doorway watching.
Cubit. Brenly. How's it going there? Should I come back to you?
So what? No, I'm okay. Okay. So Brenly was like hyper fixated that she felt like they were failing because the job that she was assigned was like this village, this time. And so she actually would probably go, honestly, to the mayor's office and check in with Ellswick.
And so I was going to ask, Silent Fist, what would you be doing?
Yeah. I actually would probably be looking for the caravan that I came in on.
Then I'm going to do Silent Fist first.
Okay.
Okay. So, Silent Fist, you head back to the caravan. Are you looking for anyone specific?
The caravan leader.
Okay. Hello.
Where was it that you were supposed to be taking me next?
Well, there is a fairly rough fortress on the outskirts of Orc country to the north. Are you ready to go?
Cancel my trip. I found my tribe.
I will let them know. Be well. Thotham, Silent Fist, Thunakalithi.
And you.
Whatever your name is, yeah. Fucking sweet. Alright, Cubit. Friendly.
Now I'm even worse off. That like found family trope is my ultimate weakness.
Excellent.
Right?
Stabbing me right here.
I am so broken, and I love it.
But yeah, Brenly would want to check in with Elswick and try to get a feel for, I don't know, because I guess she doesn't know how much things have changed. So she wants to know like what dangers were still looming,
So
if any.
You walk in and you find Elswick, who is wearing all white with
Oh,
a leather, a piece of leather armor with a chrysanthemum etched into the front. Ah, I was wondering when you would return.
how long have we been gone?
That depends by who's reckoning. As far as they're concerned, not very long at all. About
Good.
2 weeks. But I
It
know,
was a long 2 weeks.
and you know, differently. And he will walk over to you, and he will put his arm around you. And if you allow him, he will hold your hand.
Yeah.
And he will put it to his chest, and he will say, "Thank you for freeing the best of me."
Leave us alone. Oh my goodness. Oh, I love it. Oh, I love it.
You're the liar?
No. Friendly. Gross.
I have at times been called that. Yes.
Have you ever been called lying liar face?
Yes.
Oh.
Now stop talking. And he hugs
Okay.
the crap out of you. He picks you up off the ground. The end.
Is it
Ever-
safe? Did we do it?
Yes, you did. Everyone lives happily ever after, and the village is awesome, and everything is great now.
And I kill Hank's dad. I'm just saying.
And I help you hide the body.
Sure, fine.
And we
Yeah.
frame someone else who
And
also
Glory
is bad.
definitely
Maybe
doesn't
his
look
mom.
in what's
We
ever
frame his
happened.
mom.
His mom's fine. But yeah. No.
I thought she like allowed it though. That's why we're not killing
Oh.
her, but she's framed.
But he's that kind
I
of
completely
asshole, so-
fucking forgot. Leech
What
and
about our
Brick
other-
are chilling in town. They're playing catch with baskets.
We forgot our sidekick.
No, we
I
didn't.
actually
That
was
was my
just
next
typing
question.
a question about
Yeah, yeah, you did
Yeah.
not. Yeah, you didn't forget them. They're they're
Leech
there.
is in my
Okay.
heart. Don't worry.
Let me rephrase. I forgot our sidekick.
Fair enough. Also, there's a very confused Cambion wandering around town.
But is he asshole or is he?
Does he
not?
answer to asshole?
He answers to either asshole or John.
John Hole.
John Hole.
Hate that guy.
That's just his name now. John Space Hole.
Yeah.
John Hole.
Cool. Any questions from anyone, including those on the in the chat?
That was kind of a mind fuck.
Right?
We jumped the shark yet. Oh.
Temporal things.
Oh.
So he
Mess with my
answers to
brain.
both, but which one is he?
It doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter.
She won't
It's
sleep
what he
unless she
does
knows
the
which
rest of
specific
his
one it
life.
is.
And Metzi will probably end up like taking him on as an apprentice and teaching him how to scribe, and he'll be fine.
Yeah, totally. Yes, dear.
It matters to
now.
me.
If I put on speakers, it'll give us feedback. It'll be a horrible noise. Here.
Kind of like when Zell and Vale died.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah.
I seriously almost abused my god privileges for Glory. I was not gonna let that happen. Oh my god! And then
I was
all get
thinking,
to be
can I give her a lucky
happy.
point?
I felt
think I could give her a
legitimate
lucky point.
fear.
Good.
Yeah.
You're supposed to.
Yeah, there was like
Rain
Yeah,
on the
Nugs
star.
was palpitating over there.
Rain
I have
wants to know
almost
if they
died
get to keep the
many
tent.
times.
All right, Rain. Yes, you get to keep the tent. It was it was John, not asshole. But he was so heavily
Hey.
abused by Brenly that he
John
started
Hole.
to respond to asshole
John
because
Hole.
It's okay. Metsy's gonna take care of him now. It's
Yeah.
fine.
Okay.
Yeah.
um
Glory calls for a
Friendly
town
still
meeting.
plays.
They'll become
oh wait
platonic
epilogue
partners.
I'll give this to
Glory
Glory.
would like to call a town meeting
Okay.
and get everyone together, like in the tavern or something. We'll have drinks. We're happy, and like, so Glory's like, so, what's the name of this town?
Glory hole.
No. Metsy just pours his drink on Brenly's head.
And so, forever and ever, this
Sure.
town has since been known
No.
as
no,
Glory's Hole.
Don't do it. Don't do it. No.
Yes.
No. No.
I endorse this.
No.
Ninja. I'm sorry, Ninja. You came in at literally the very end of the last episode of the season.
That's okay. He's used to me. He knows me. Fine.
All right.
We are not calling the town Glory Hole.
It comes to be known as Glory's Hollow. How's that?
That's
And with the accent, the rural
Let's
accent,
name-
it kind of sounds like Glory's hole.
no, it
Yeah.
doesn't.
Yeah.
I mean, that's basically how the English named everything, right? They just like
Yeah.
really sloppily said names.
Yes.
You take that back.
And the more things change, the
we
more they
don't
stay
have
the same.
Kansas and Arkansas. We have
So,
proper names.
America, explain.
Arkansas.
and Texarkana. So, how's everyone feeling?
Good.
Uh,
We all lived, which oh my goodness.
There's a
I was not
very
expecting
real
to
possibility that you wouldn't. So there were a couple of different ways that fight could have gone. All right, I need you to not do this for the next because this is going to be a moment. Can you go back to the? Can I banish you back to the Shadow
No,
Realm?
no, get the Nerf gun.
But I have
It's
to
more
be
fun that
different.
way.
You have to what?
Be here for the end.
You do have to be here for the end.
We have to decide where my box goes.
Uh,
Yeah!
Where does my box
Season
go?
2. God.
Well, so what's going to
That's
happen
so
is they're not going to have
good.
NPCs in the same way next time. So I'm going to move the logo over, and then we'll
Be
remove
next
the
to me.
leech and brick boxes and do something else.
So what do I get to play?
What do you get to play?
Am I God?
God.
Yeah, God.
I haven't decided what you are. You're going to be something.
Barriers, divine intervention.
God got a box!
Yay! Okay, so
I will fall off my chair more. It'll be terrible.
so epilogue and questions and stuff. So first off, that specific fight could have gone a number of different ways. Had, for example, had Finn found the heart earlier, you could have potentially. Oh, a cat did something. Had Finn found the heart earlier, you could have potentially ended the fight almost immediately, depending on when it was found. It's also entirely possible, had the fight gone on any longer, that someone would definitely have gotten crushed to death. Had you diddled around and not gone straight for the heart, he would have reformed at full health in 2 more turns.
That would have sucked.
Yay for being done with shit.
Yeah.
Metsy was just like, no, I want to see what the fuck that is.
It's in 12 seconds to reform after dying? That's cheating.
Because he's permanently trapped there, or he was anyway, until you
Yeah.
undid it.
Freed
The
him.
power of friendship.
Yes, exactly.
No.
Are there any
With
other
the power of
questions about
orbs.
what exactly was going on or happening or anything else or?
So why did Zellenvale specifically bring back that group? Was there a reason, or was it just because it was convenient?
So Zellenvale had been attempting to get anyone to manage to put all the pieces together, and everyone kept dying. So all the different places that you went, like all the bad guys and stuff that you came across, those were like the remnants of prior groups that had attempted to round up all the orbs and failed.
That makes sense.
So he kept trying to reform the village, but the like effect of his prison in the area prevented any village from being able to take hold for very long, because it was known that the only way that to release him was for someone to like make it through all that nonsense. So that's why like villages kept being turned to dust and erased.
It was like the prison was almost defending itself.
Yeah. Yep.
What was up with the Elswick triplets?
So that was Zelen Vale was able to create an aspect of himself, like a tiny like bit of himself up topside, but he was never able to fully shake so over the millennia that he was trapped there, he became more and more insane and more broken and more evil. And so by the end of it, like by about your time, there were sort of like three distinct versions of himself. There was the sort of evil version that he felt he was perceived as. There was the more neutral version that most of history would generally paint him as, and then there was the good version of what he actually was in his own time.
Okay, so Beigewick was his neutral.
Yeah.
Was it Whitewick was his actual self, and
yes.
Was it grey or black?
Yeah.
Can't remember. But Badwick. Okay.
Yep.
Right.
George was an ancient magic that was... So George was actually an ancient practitioner of the seducting arts, who he was a bard, who had ended up trapped in an immensely powerful artifact that he had attempted to use himself, but that turned out to betray him essentially, and he was trapped within it instead and became the consciousness of the artifact.
In the future, Metzi would probably like to free him. Is that possible?
It is. There is certainly a possibility. It would definitely destroy the artifact itself to do so, and he wouldn't have a body unless you found a way to give him one. But you could say free the spirit and allow him to pass on.
I mean, if someone's going to figure it out, it'd be the warlock, right?
That, but yeah.
We kill Hank's dad, banish his soul.
Put George in the body.
We're not installing the sexy bad touch guy in one of my students' parents'
We could though.
Fine, we'll call another caravan.
We'll work on it.
Whatever happened to our...
He could just go back into Metzi's hand. Metzi's not opposed to the idea of him just living there rather than A, dying, or B, being stuck in a necklace for eternity. He'd work out a timeshare. He has strong issues with enslavement.
Whatever happened to our little Nothic friend?
The Nothic is neutral. Exists... goes wherever things seem significant to fate or the history of the world. So hadn't been in this particular area for a while, but felt like a tug of, oh, this seems fate touched in some way. Perhaps this is interesting. And so followed you guys around for a while, feeding off of the emotional distress that you caused wherever you went.
Did the four corners, each of those castles or keeps, are those gone now, or are they?
So when you go out to explore, the mountain ranges dividing all the whole area, that's all gone now. It's just one big fertile bowl of sort of unexplored forest, temperate forest.
So like a hole in the forest, you might say.
Stop it.
A glorious one? Yes.
Stop it.
That we would name after Glory.
Yes.
Stop it.
Glory's hole.
Betsy, like, for the rest of his goddamn life, will just refer to the town as the Hallow.
That's fine.
Just, no.
You can put that on the paper, but...
Nope.
I have another question.
Yeah.
Did I ever actually run into one of my criminal contacts throughout this whole entire journey that I was there? Not really, right? I never had a chance to.
No, yeah. I really wanted to make that happen. Had you stayed in the past long enough, you would have, because one of them would have been an elf and starting out and like wouldn't know you yet, but like would have been like an earlier version.
Right. So like cuz I just wanted to point out, I like when we made the guy that was the barkeeper in the little tunnel village.
Yeah.
That's where I was going with. I was trying to see if he was part of that.
So he could have been, but I sort of forgot about it at the time. That was
okay.
That was me just like not remembering that was a thing.
When I was totally hoping that when I asked you what color he was wearing, you would have remembered. But I didn't want to be too pushy with it.
Yeah, and I do apologize because I figured out later on like what you're going for.
Okay.
But I felt like I'd already sort of done it, and it would have been a little clumsy to kind of go back.
It also would have made it really boring because that interaction was hilarious.
Yeah.
This is the guy I made pee, right?
Yeah.
Yes,
and Zed told me that I almost became evil for hugging him.
You wouldn't have become evil, but like you definitely were headed down the path of less than good.
Well, I'm neutral.
Yeah, I'm the good one.
Maybe trending to less than neutral.
That's fair.
Yeah.
She does sometimes.
Anything else?
Think.
Who thought that I was actually getting on the caravan when I went to look for the caravan?
Me. I was so afraid.
I thought you were going to be like,
gonna break my heart.
I thought it was going to be like a Clint Eastwood kind of like, well, my work here is done. Time to move on to the next town.
No, I totally okay. So I was looking at the Zoom when I was saying what I was gonna do, and you all went like this. that was even like I think like I was like, oh man, they don't even know it's coming.
It's okay. We'll go on many more adventures where Silent Fist has many more opportunities to kick the shit out of stuff.
Yes.
And to die a glorious death.
So I think maybe
yeah.
Like I don't, maybe I can help like explain to the rest of the party because I know Zed probably already understands this, but why that matters is Silent Fist has no tribe, right? He was exiled, but he doesn't really know if his family's alive or not. It just assumes that they're not. But with Goliath, it's like a huge deal that if you were with people who are as strong as you, like because we're always like going back and forth between who's killing what, right? Like it's like the perfect tribe, right? He's not too strong for them and he's not too weak, so it's like it's perfectly. Look at you, you're gonna cry over there. Oh my god.
I can't help it. It's so beautiful.
Like literally, if so seriously, I was thinking about this during the fight. I was like, if I like take the kill, I peace out. And if I die, then I die a Goliath's death. Like I had this thought out as to how it was gonna go.
I'm so glad I stole your frickin' kill then.
Again.
Oh yeah, no, totally. Silent Fist would have been on the caravan and out.
Oh.
Wow.
I was ready to like ugly cry and sob if you did that. So.
Which is the Kamehameha. If Ren didn't do it, then the shield throw would have. So.
Rain is asking about my patron. Can we share?
Yes, please do.
Would you like to share?
My patron is a Quattle, which is a celestial. It's a massive feathered serpent called, I'm going to pronounce this wrong, Aziotl?
Sure.
You did give me the thing, and I wrote it down, but I can't pronounce it.
Yeah.
And basically, Metzi, I'm just going to dump a bit of backstory now. Metzi basically grew up in what wasn't really enslavement because it was considered a great honor to serve the magic user of his community, but it involved a lot of involuntary bloodletting and doing menial chores. He was basically a drudge, and he snapped and killed a lot of people, and in his panic just kind of went, help me, and something did. So his patron is not actually evil or bad, it's actually a celestial. He has no idea what to do with that. He's very terrified of everything.
Metzi was touched by an angel.
Big winged snake, but yeah, okay.
Angel snake.
Which is why he has a snake tongue. But yeah, no, he basically had a psychotic break and doesn't really know what happened to him, because I'm not really sure there's that many therapists in D&D generally.
There will be. There
So,
will be.
So, yeah. I hope you all feel suitably chastised for all of the bad touching, by the way, because he has not had a good life. But now he gets cuddles from small children, and he may actually work up to, touching people casually and not just when they've come back from the brink of death.
Yay.
So long as they stop
Or
saying,
from being
I got
adopted.
better. That's never not gonna bother him. So stop saying that, and you might get a hug
Well,
occasionally.
When you go drinking at the bar, Inga will listen to all of your problems.
Yeah.
Inga's your new therapist now.
Yeah. A therapist that's basically my knee height.
Yeah. She's a high chair.
It's like, hello. But yeah, so that's who his patron is.
Excellent.
And eventually, at some point, this will all come out, probably very, very stiltedly and awkwardly, and he will ask everyone to go back to his village so he can see his mum, because he misses his mum.
Nice.
And he has two mums, and he didn't get to go to the funeral of one, so he'd really like to see his remaining mother. Please.
God is a teapot, short and stout.
No, God is a giant heart. If I
It
was
kind
a
of
teapot,
looks-
I would be doing
it-
this.
Ah, fair.
Yep, it
I'm a
kind
giant
of looks
heart.
like you're doing the Mo Farah thing now.
Yeah. All right. So, couple of things. First off, when we come back in April, we're going to come back in the setting on the plane of Ravnica. So I'm pretty excited about this. I really enjoy that setting. It's my favorite Magic setting. And so I like the moment that they announced the Guildmaster's Guide. I was like, I am going to run a game in that place. So I'm fully excited. It is going to be a much less cerebral, much lower to the ground campaign. And I'm
Yay
also
for not having to think at 2 a.m.
yeah. Well, you might still have to think, but it's just not going to be like all wibbly wobbly.
Timey-wimey.
Exactly. So it's going to be a little bit more noir-y, a little bit more gritty, less noir, more grit, but yeah, like in a weird place full of weird shit. It's going to be awesome.
Oh yeah, because the place we were in recently was so normal.
Totally normal.
Totally fine. Yeah, no, completely.
We figured out we
average and
time
standard.
traveled because I got drunk.
Yep.
That's right. Yeah.
How else can you tell?
Okay,
It's
so
like I can date this to the year.
So the only other thing that I want to do is I just want to go back to our plugs real fast. So I want to point out that we are now sponsored by So Nerdware. And
Hey,
that,
Maddie.
thank you, Maddie. And that So Nerdware is also the home of our new merch shop full of shirts, mugs, stickers, and more, sporting the Welcome to the Party logo or the logo of your favorite Welcome to the Party game. And you can use code WELCOME for 10% off your purchase. Yes. Yes, I know. You want a shirt. Yes. And then...
couple now.
And then next Monday at 9:30 p.m. Eastern, we will premiere Masks, which is a modern superhero RPG with ST Nerdy Teddy. And this campaign will run until the return of New to the Party in April. Basically, whenever Jage has a daughter. Yeah,
Yeah. Wow.
it's pretty fucking cool,
And
right?
her name is definitely going to be Brenly.
Cue
I
that
already called dibs.
ST is storyteller.
Thank you.
Yep. So
It's
yeah.
what he is in the vampire game he's now running.
And so I was getting there.
I'm sorry,
So,
I'm in and I'm excited.
so I'd like to go around. Do we want to do pluses and minuses? Let's do final thoughts. How's that? So let's. Oh
What,
my
like
god.
Jerry Springer?
Yeah. Right. So let's go around and do just a quick round of final thoughts. So I'm looking for one from everybody, as well as just a general, like, any plugs for any other games that you guys are in. Yes, because we're all starting to branch out a bit now and move into other stuff. You guys are no longer new to the party. You're like experts in various parties. So yeah, that's pretty cool.
Intermediate to the party.
So let's go ahead. Let's start with Jage, the newest, but certainly not leastest member of the party. Jage.
So just final thoughts. I really totally agree that adding me to the party was the best decision anyone ever made. I think that's a really great statement made
Hell
by
yeah.
That's fair.
It also was much nicer on my wallet because I didn't have to spend money on bits every single week to give you all
I
fun
think
things.
most of mine were from you.
I think so.
Probably even that one I used today.
So yeah, right?
Dude saved my life.
I think everybody definitely benefited from that at one point.
Although Mets Girl absolutely was the MVP on the bits.
Yeah, that was
Oh,
an MVP.
I'm only kind of joking that Friendly kind of found religion through that. Because
yeah, continue, please. Sorry.
We all learned how to use our mute buttons by the end of the last session. That's a plus. Besides the criminal finding the criminal guild thing, which isn't that huge of a deal. The only bad thing I have to say is I never got to use my natural athlete ability the whole time.
Okay.
That is my only bad. Everything else was amazing. I finally feel comfortable playing. I know when I first started, I was watching you all, but I still, when I got to the first game, I told you I still am intimidated about playing D&D. Now I can't wait to play again.
Yeah, so and that's excellent because that's the exact purpose of this was to sort of get people into the game. And so that was why I asked for a crew of all newbies. And with Wily Hobbit, we got super lucky in a lapsed non-newbie, an expert,
a return newbie.
Yes, but not with this current system.
Right.
So I'm pleased as punch at how it came out. As far as the lack of new to the party merch, oh Jesus, definitely talk to Throck about it because there isn't any. But at the same time, if we change your name, what do we do? I don't know. I mean, I do still
then
want.
I want both. I gotta catch them all.
Yeah, see, that's the thing. Yeah, that's the thing for me too. Because this is fucking sweet.
It can be limited edition.
Oh,
well,
I like that.
Original
You have to
season.
get it before you come back for season 2.
I would even suggest that maybe actively searching for new D&D players who would be on camera to do this and keep it as a series, even if it's not us. I think that's
and that's a
Oh.
fair
Suggestion.
idea, and that's a suggestion that I'm going to give to
Can pass the
to
torch.
Throck. So
We're like
I
the
also
first
love
American
Wiley's
Idol.
eye.
we can always just keep the logo and then use the little handwriting font and put ish after new.
that's also a positive. So there are thoughts and maybes, and we'll figure them all out. But in the meantime, what I want to know, I want to hear from Cupid. Final thoughts.
Oh. So I think I.
do it without crying, by the way.
Oh, you hush.
Rude.
I'll fight you. I'll fight you in real life, sir.
I will help.
Now I am gonna cry, just to spite you. So this was really cool. I know that we've done a couple of thoughts about new to the party before, and I guess I kind of want to go over some of them where this is kind of about welcome to the party, just finding something that was so inclusive and welcoming to new players and so accessible was a really big deal for me. And I've never experimented with streaming or with role playing like that before. And it's weirdly liberating and it gives you a new kind of confidence. And so I think that I would be totally for passing on the torch of new to the party and giving this experience to other people, because it was something that not only did I look forward to every Monday, which Mondays, but it actually impacted my life, which is a weird thing.
I'm gonna cry.
And I got to meet all of you, and I went to freaking Europe and met one of you, and I'm gonna go to Seattle, and I'm gonna go to Philly, and like, I don't know, it was really cool getting to have us grow closer as we grew through our characters. And so getting to see like the character growth and then all of us grow as players was such a neat experience. I think because we started from such a low level of experience, we grew together in a lot of really cool ways. And like, not only in kind of learning the mechanics, but in like really diving into our characters and diving into these stories and like immersing ourselves into like this hobby, which is like a form of escapism and creativity. And like, we were all like joint storytellers and we all built this world together. And that was really awesome to get to experience. So thank you, everybody.
Yay! Don't do that. It'll kick mine off.
Oh, I was okay.
Thank you. Excellent. So I was gonna talk to Shakespeare, but
Crying.
I'll
Same
come
thing
back.
someone else.
Wiley.
I love you, Shakespeare.
I love you too.
Wiley.
So yeah, this is my first full-time, actual like long-term campaign in years. And once you D&D, you kind of got that role-playing sort of vibe going, but learning a new system coming to 5th edition was really cool. So it was nice to be at that same level with everybody, trying to understand Roll20 and how to navigate that and what 5e was all about, because it's a lot different than AD&D and even 2nd edition. So it was really cool. It was most rewarding for me was the friends I've made on here. I mean, you guys got to understand something, man. I live in this little town in west central Ohio full of white, straight, conservative business people and farmers, right? And y'all are nothing like that. And I love that about this game because this has put me in a really awesome bunch of people. And I love that about this community. There's been some other communities that I thought I wanted to be a part of that really talk about inclusivity in that, but they're super cliquey. And so they're not inclusive by that definition. And that's fine. That's cool, whatever. This community is not that. This one in Castle Mac I have found to be two communities of people wanting to game with other people because they like each other. They have a good time. And, whatever flavor of D&D is fine if you're all having a good time. And so I was really stretched. I think I chose a tough personality character to play because in real life I'm not nearly as quiet as I came off on stream, but Finn is an outlander. He's a wood elf. He's grumpy. He's not a people person, and he's not maybe as spiny and prickly as Metzi can be, but he's not a people dude. Yeah. And I don't know strangers, you know what I mean? I'm a people person. So it was a real battle every week to try and stay in character. So I'm kind of looking for, I really like Finn and where he went and everything, but I'm really looking forward to doing something completely different than Finn in our next campaign. And I'm with Zed, man. I love Ravnica. I was a Magic player. It's one of my favorite settings as well. And I've got the book that I got for Christmas. So I'm really jazzed about, I'm going to spend the next 2.5, 3 months building my character. Really looking forward to that. So, but my biggest takeaway, my biggest positive is just the people, you guys and gals, meeting you all and getting to game with you guys and learning your stuff and how cool you are. And when I get to Seattle, I'm going to go have coffee with Moogs, and when I get to Austin, I'm going to see my QB and so forth in Florida, and I'm getting to the UK. Zed and we got to play D&D because we're only
I know one of these days.
Well, and Throck's here too.
Yeah, we got to get an Ohio game with you guys and Abigators in Ohio and Donathan's in Ohio.
Maybe we can do one of those. How I've seen a few where they set up a camera stream like around a table.
Yeah,
maybe we could do that as like a special event kind of a deal.
Like a weekend or something would
be
a lot
of fun. Mac does. I love it.
Yeah. So thank you all for a really fun game. It's been a challenge for me on a couple different levels, but it's been a growth and evolution thing. And I'm, it's really hard being 50 around a bunch of cool whippersnappers. That was probably the hardest part. Is there's kind of the 5 of you, and then I'm over here just different that way. And it's been, you've made me feel really good and really welcome. And I really, really, really appreciate that very much. So looking forward to April.
Excellent. And it's been great. I mean, it's been great having all of you, but it's been thank you, Wiley. All right, let's see. Metzi, are you? Or not?
I'm fine. I will
Shakes.
probably start crying again,
All right.
so
So,
be wary.
Shakes, let's see what you can do.
I honestly, I don't know what I can say that hasn't already been said, especially because QB seems to just speak out of my brain. But like, I come from a theatre background, and I am terrible at improv. This has been like a thing for a decade. Okay, I have never been able to think very well on my feet. I like scripts. I like direction. They're very safe. And so when I started looking at D&D and kind of understanding it was a lot more acting than I had thought, I was really kind of like, oh, this is something I can use to improve my improv, and kind of do that. And now I possibly love it more than I love the theater, and that's a lot. Okay, because holy shit.
Nice.
And it's so much, because you create these characters from scratch, and I'm gonna start crying again. It's a lot. And I'm so grateful to have been able to take a character from absolutely nothing. I mean, he's basically just tragedy porn, because that's the kind of character I am used to writing, and taking him all the way through to getting a happy ending with people that he loves, even if you won't admit it.
A happy ending in the glory hole?
Fuck off!
I'm sorry.
Yes.
Wow.
Even that's making me want to cry. What is wrong with me?
It's my tension knife.
You cut it.
Yes.
But yeah, and it's just been so incredible to be with a group of people who don't mind that I'm generally quite dramatic and start singing or go off on tangents, or I'm just generally very British. So it's been really great, and I'm gonna start crying again, so move on, please.
Don't mind. All of those bugs are features.
Yeah.
Charming as fuck.
Yeah. But
Yeah.
all right, we will move on. Thank you, Shakes. And finally, because hang on, I need you to back up. I've been saving this, and finally, Moogs!
Moogs!
Okay, now you have to give me that back.
Yeah, like everyone's already said, just I love Welcome to the Party. I love this. This was my first Roll20 campaign, my first long-term campaign to just look forward to every week. I mean, when on break, I was just like, can I have more? When are we playing again? And just found family with the players and that we have here. And everything. I didn't die. That was great. That was just serious. Like, my heart was like, oh God.
I don't know what I would have done.
It's girl, thank you so much. Thank you all so much for that. It's just, yeah, everything. I thoroughly enjoy this. How do I phrase it? This cross-continental collaborative improvisational storytelling. It's very good.
Someone does.
Oh my God, they're making the heart together. Stop it.
No more. Okay, we're done. Go.
Okay, thank you. Oh my God. You said you wanted to say something?
I do.
I'm dehydrated now.
So
You already were.
True.
So full of salt.
being a weird casual observer and like being the person who would sit and scream on the couch randomly and then having to now run up and down the stairs whenever exciting stuff happens and I have to dance in the background. And I didn't initially watch a lot because I was like freaking out about like my school life and all the work I had to do. So I would like kind of listen and randomly yell things. But really having gotten in and really watched you all grow and build this like dorky family where, you know, somebody will do something and you just see a reaction across the screen as you all try to mute yourselves also so that you don't interrupt the moment. It's just been really, really awesome. And this is like the stuff that I love about both the community here and just gaming in general. Like, people get to explore new things about each other. And I love that. And I love you guys. And I'm excited to get my God box so I can play. I get to play.
Ugh. Was killing my neck. I love you. All right. So
Don't fall off the chair.
Ew, gross.
yeah, that's the proper reaction. Cuties. Oh my God. Ugh. Okay.
Nasty.
She smudged my glasses.
Okay.
All right. So thank you all very much for sticking with us. My final notes have all been taken, so I don't really have very much to say, and I'm not looking to repeat. Just overall, I couldn't have picked a better group to start out with. I had never streamed before this, so that part was super new for me. I had not run a 5e game before. That part is still, fairly new for me. So I mean, there was a lot going on here. I've been gaming and whatnot for a very long time and pretty consistently. And, when I think about it, most of my personal interests and even my career have all been influenced by tabletop and live action role play. I mean, I've literally gotten jobs because of my LARP background. There are ways that you can put it on a resume and make it look really good. And including my current teaching gig, actually, partially because of that. So,
Nerd United.
Yeah, absolutely. So I'm a big believer in the power of roleplay, but I was reluctant when Throck was like, well, you should put a game on stream. And I was like, nah, who's going to watch that shit? I've been proven wrong. It's been super fucking cool. And I love all of you guys, and I love the stream, and I love Welcome to the Party. And I'm super excited to come back in April when we get to go to Ravnica. So what we're going to do here is we're going to throw the stream on over to the Greyhawk channel, where the Welcome to the Party elder statesman Throck is chilling, playing some Greyhawk.
I want to thank two fans we need to thank. One is
Rain,
Jade.
Metzi, Jade.
We need to thank Jade fan now member. But I think we need to thank Rain Dust.
Yes, thank you, Rain Dust.
For hanging out so much in chat, man. That's been so much fun.
Yeah, Rain's been the shit, and Rain was awesome in the one shot with our All Flesh game too. Rain's a super good role player. So for anyone who's watching this, who's like,
Rain needs more screen time.
Rain.
Yeah, absolutely. I hear you. That's hard for me to coordinate, but I'm not saying no.
Maybe someone could take over my God box for a game.
Oh, that would be interesting. That would be interesting. All right, so thoughts? But we're going to go ahead and we're going to spread the love for anyone who's stuck with us through all this ridiculous schmaltz. And so we're going to go ahead and /raid. It should just be the Greyhawk channel, I think. Yep, the Greyhawk channel, all one word.
And I think most importantly, we want to send thanks and love to our amazing DM.
Yes.
Who put all of this
Thanks,
together
Suzanne.
and
Get
handled all of the threads of the timey-wimey, wibbly-wobbly shit.
Shucks, guys.
Crazy homebrew
Yeah.
That's cool, my dude.
And managed to work through all of us taking the absolute piss. Constantly.
Thank you. I love you. I will tell you all that you are, even at your worst, you're still better than my students.
Well, there's that.
We've stepped over that bar.
Yep.
So low.
Have a good night, everybody. Bye.
Bye.
See ya.